Oh, my beloved Ichiro. Yamada Ichiro. He was a saint for deciding to marry someone like me. Oh shit, we have a husband? Or is it a fiance? Grilled cheese, delicious. I had a bunch of cheese today. That's basically all I've eaten today is cheese and chicken. I had ramen with mozzarella cheese in it for lunch. And then for dinner, I made chicken cheese Hot Pockets. So... Enjoy your lurk. Thank you, thank you. His beauty, bravery, and ferocity, they were all so genuine. He was truly a kind and gentle person. I was so ugly and weak. Girl, don't speak about yourself that way. What the hell? A man like that would normally have never even bothered with someone like me. Oh, Ichiro. Are you awake? Someone was whispering to me while my head was still hazy. It felt like his voice was really far away. The joyful dream that I'd been having ended. Oh, and I'd be dreaming of Ichiro too. It doesn't look like she's fully awake yet. I'll try using some force? I don't think that's how you're supposed to wake people up coming out of anesthesia. Are you gonna hit me? All right, what would you like to use to wake her up? Force? Let me see. Why don't we shove that thermometer up her butt? What the hell? They were planning to insert a thermometer into me? Are you alright doing something so tame? My flabbers have already been gasted. We just opened this game. We are 4 paragraphs in. Is it really that tame? Then I guess I'll tickle her over with the stethoscope. I'd rather that, I guess. I don't know. It depends, I guess, on where you're tickling me with it. What the fuck? I didn't like where this conversation was going. If I started laughing hysterically, my ugly face would get even uglier. This girl needs to be nice to herself. What the hell? Oh, well, I think it would cause more emotional damage if we put this anatomy model next to her. Anatomy model? Yeah, if things kept up like this, I needed to run away somehow, but I couldn't even move my body. I couldn't see either. No. I was finally able to say something. Huh? My vision was still a little hazy, but there was a handsome man standing in front of me wearing a lab coat. This is a guy talking about doing those things? Is he a love interest? I swear to God he better not be, but the way that they put effort into his sprite makes me think that he is. Fucking insane. You're finally awake. Well, it seems like this is the most effective way to wake people up. Most effective way? Seems like it, but you're so cruel, doctor. Your patients are always shivering with fear when they wake up, you know? Yes, I was shivering with fear as well. Few hardships are only natural when someone wants to become beautiful. So is he just saying shit to try to get me to wake up? I still don't think that's how you should be waking people up, even if you're not intending to do things. What the hell? Beautiful? How are you doing, Miss Thought? That was right. I'd undergone plastic surgery! I finally remembered that fact and quickly touched my face. There were bandages wrapped around me. This pain, this anguish, and this feeling of satisfaction. It was all thanks to my surgery. Doctor, how did my surgery go? It was a success, of course. You're guaranteed to be beautiful for the rest of your life. But I don't think you can guarantee that. What if I'm in an accident? What if I'm disfigured? My face also brings me pain and anguish. No. Oh, my beauty is guaranteed? I was finally able to see my doctor clearly. He was a handsome man of a different breed. What does that mean? My beloved Ichiro, he was cool and composed. He had straight, silky smooth hair and intelligent-looking glasses. His face also made him look intelligent. His body was slender, and his lab coat looked great on him. Ow, ouch! I had gotten a little too excited. I already had a fiancé, Yamada Ichiro. You'll be in pain for some time. If it hurts too much, tell us and we can accommodate you. Okay. Well then, please take it easy for us a little while longer. When you've calmed down, I'll explain more to you. I'll be off now. Okay. Thank you. If you need anything, please push the buzzer next to your pillow. Bye now. Thanks. The hospital had to have been busy as they got me me up abruptly and told me to rest soon after. But when I take off these bandages, I would be beautiful. Hee hee ha ha ha. I've been waiting for this day to come for so long. I won't let anyone tell me I'm ugly ever again. Now I'm perfect. I got liposuction, breast implants, a nose job, a facelift, and double eyelid surgery. I spent all my money just so I could become perfect. No one will ever call me ugly ever again. Oh, how it hurts when I get too excited. This is insignificant pain means nothing before my invincible beauty. Please wait for me, Yamada Ichiro. I'll become a beautiful woman befitting of you and return to your side. I hate this so far. Oh, I'm so tired. I'll rest for a bit. Oh, Ichiro. I really hate this. My surgery had been a complete success, and I'd obtained the beauty I'd always dreamed of. However, I just couldn't get used to my new, slim body. I couldn't get used to my well-featured face. Yay! In other words, I'm smoking hot! I noticed that the people around me were staring at me intensely. I was in a cafe, out in public. I could hear people whispering around me, and it pained me. Ha! I wish I could change my personality to be as beautiful as I am on the outside, girl. You were ugly on the outside and ugly on the inside, not the wombo combo. At this rate, I'll just disappoint Yamada Ichiro even if we get married. I dropped my shoulders in my depression. Just then, someone tapped me on the shoulder. You look like you're in trouble, miss. Standing behind me was a friendly-looking man with a smile on his face. And who might you be? Oh, you don't need to ask such a boorish question, dude. This freaking music is so loud. Oh, not text background. Is there... Oh, wait, I remember that last time. There was no freaking way to, like, change the music. I'll just quiet it for you guys, and I'll suffer. I'll deal with the music being loud as hell on my end. Do you mind if I sit with you? I'll help you out with your love problems. Huh? The man continued the conversation all by himself and casually sat down next to me. He shrewdly took the coffee I'd been drinking in his hand. Is he gonna drink my coffee? I don't understand what you're doing. Just as I'd said that, the man started to frown. Tisk, tisk. Didn't you just let out a sigh as you thought about your relationship problems? What? You did, didn't you? He came up close to me, and our faces were almost touching. Yes, I did. Just as I thought. In other words, you're worrying about something. Hi, yeah, I know. Why don't I help you solve your problems? You're worried about whether things will go well between you and your fiancé, right? Bro, is this dude a mind reader? How does he know it's between me and my fiancé? Is he a stalker too? Huh? How do you know about that? You just said it a minute ago. I'm out here speaking out loud about my fiancé? Had I really said that? Let's move on. To capture the man you love, first you need to gather information about him. You need to thoroughly research him and learn everything about him. Those are the basics. I see. I wasn't sure if I should follow what he'd said so easily. He was a stranger after all. But I couldn't help but be intrigued by him. So how should I go about researching him? That's the spirit. It's quite difficult. You need to investigate him covertly. Love is just a string of coincidences, so you need to maintain them. Do you understand, miss? This Yes! In order to make another coincidence, you need to investigate him. In other words, I gulped down my breath. In other words? You need to master the art of stalking! What the hell? I just met this dude. He just comes up and is like, hey, you know how you're sad that your fiance doesn't love you? You should stalk him and figure out how to make him love you more. Like, excuse me, sir? Is this why you know so much about me? Are you the stalker? Why do you want to teach me how to do it? Stalking? Yes, depending on how good you are. That will determine if your love will be a success or not. Oh, I never knew. Well, now you know. Please take your time and think about it. What? If you start to feel troubled, you can come to my workplace, the Mori Detective Agency. Well then, Little Miss Beautiful, I look forward to seeing you again. The man left as he said those final words. What a kind gentleman, girl! That is not the takeaway you should be having here. I was entranced as I watched him leave. Finally, I looked down at the business card he'd left me. Kuon Mizuki. I decided to start my investigation post-haste. I had to in order to repay Mizuki for his kindness and to find happiness. Dude is in here just preying upon vulnerable women to teach them how to be stalkers via his detective agency. This is the weirdest plotline I've ever heard. Having had the idea firmly planted in my head, I immediately rushed out to the cafe. To stalk Ichiro, first I'll need to hide in the shadows. Yamada Ichiro came out of his house! What am I doing? I watched him from the shadows of a nearby telephone pole. Oh, he's so lovely no matter how many times I look at him. Yamada Ichiro. It was a prince I was indebted to. I'd met him when I'd been invited to work part-time for an internet company. He'd invited me for some coffee after work. That was how our relationship had started. It didn't matter that he hadn't worked very much. It didn't matter that he'd pretty much been a NEET for his entire life. He was the only man in this world who'd been nice to me. When he had proposed to me, I thought it would be rude if I didn't become beautiful and sexy. That was why I decided to undergo plastic surgery. You didn't even speak to him about it. Girl. Like, I'm sure that he is going to have some horrible, evil secret. Look at him. He's got a horrible, evil face. But, like, for her knowledge, he liked her the way she was. I bet it's going to be not true. And he's going to be like, oh, I hated you. And I still hate you. Because that's just... To start a dating game off with us already in a relationship, he's got to do something horribly evil for us to go find other men, you know? I wanted to become a woman that he'd feel proud about introducing to his friends. I was taken aback. Ichiro was doing something out of the ordinary. He was... am I hallucinating? It looks like there's a woman standing next to Ichiro. He's cheating on us! What do you want to eat? I would have liked to cook for you. Oh, Ichiro, you don't have to do that for me. I'll make sure to give you something really delicious. My mouth was wide open. I didn't understand what had just happened before me. Who was that woman? They were almost acting like a couple. I started to think it was just my imagination. I was sure Ichiro wouldn't do something like that. I was determined to believe in him. Maybe that's his little sister. Whew, I don't have time to just stand here. I have to follow him. My heart was pounding profusely as I had a bad feeling. I started stalking him again. And... Sorry for making you wait. It took a long time to sell those stocks. I wasn't waiting at all. You should take a rest now that you're done with work. Smooch! The woman kissed Ichiro. Ichiro had just had lunch in an Italian restaurant with another woman. He hadn't done a lick of work. Not to mention he was actually unemployed. Sorry for the wait, baby. I'm so beat. Entertaining clients really takes it out of me. Take a load off, Ichi. Did that woman just call him Ichi? She gave him a nickname by cutting off part of his name. How original. They must have a lot of expectations for you since you're a young department director. Where exactly did this woman think he was working? Well, maybe I just heard her wrong. You're stressed out from work? Then let me help you relieve yourself all night long while we sleep together. Oh, Ichiro, you pervert. You don't have to relieve my stress. You're always the best. I guess I should go home. Is this all in the same day that he's been on a date with 4 different women? Watching Ichiro for the day made me feel like dropping dead. How did he go on a date with 4 different women over the course of one day? I wanted to collapse. I was staggering as I walked back home and splash. Huh? The worst thing happened to me. A car splashed mud all over me. Oh, the horror. Oh well, these clothes were cheap anyway. I'd used too much money on my plastic surgery. I didn't have money to spend on clothes. Woe is me! I tried walking along in my misery, but the car that splashed mud onto me stopped. A man suddenly stepped out from the back seat. Oh, this cute girl got her clothes all dirty. You lost most of your charm because of it too. Please forgive me. Right after coming out of the car, the man looked at me and spoke to me. He was acting like it was the end of the world. And it's okay, it's not that big of a deal. No, that won't do. Clothes are the essence that makes women beautiful. I can't believe I've done such a tragic thing to you. Oh, what have I done? I'm really okay. I ended up meeting a really strange man. He was wearing something straight out of a fashion show. He's wearing, like, a nice top and a blazer. It was quite eccentric. Yeah, that's so eccentric. To put it in a better light, his clothes were lovely. No, please come over here. Let me make it up to you. I insist. Huh? He gently took my hand and put his other around my back in one smooth motion. I felt a little dizzy. Did he just dip me? The man led me to his car. He opened up the trunk and... I thought he was gonna put me in it. Girl, why are you letting someone lead you to their truck? Girl, he's gonna kidnap you. I'll choose some clothes befitting your beauty. Please let me give them to you as a present, my destined one. He looked at me with passionate eyes as he said that. I didn't know what he meant by destined one. Let me think. Which one will make you look the most beautiful? However, he continued searching his trunk deep in thought. He suddenly shouted in a serious and sexy voice, "Yes, this is it!" Uh-huh? I was so fascinated by him, I ended up shouting my surprise. Oh, what a beautiful answer. I'm positive we were destined to meet today. Wait, The man hugged me tightly. Aren't I covered in mud? Why is he hugging me? He's gonna get his clothes dirty. Felt like I was going to suffocate. It was really surprising. But as soon as we separated, I took a whiff of something fragrant. I wondered what the scent was. His cologne? As I thought to myself, my hand was holding the clothes he'd chosen for me, and on top of it was a colorful business card. My name's Meguru. I'm a director of the fashion company Zaza Japan. It's a pleasure to meet you, Zaza. Zaza? I'm getting Marvel Rivals flashbacks, the PTSD. Director? Yes, if you're ever in need of clothes, just give me a call. I'll make something especially for you anytime you'd like. I'll come to you whenever you need me. I'll be waiting patiently for your call. Well then, have a splendid evening. He got into his elegant car and dashed off. The representative CEO of Zaza Japan, Yakushi Meguru. It felt like he knew how to treat a woman, but if he's a CEO, that means he's rich. Was it really okay for me to take these clothes? Girl, isn't it more appropriate to take things from someone who's rich? They have plenty. Oh, but that was the first time I've been hugged by a man! Don't you have a fiancé? He's never hugged you? Girl, get some self-respect. What the hell? I'm starting to feel a little depressed. I decide to go back home and calm myself down. Hello, I'm honored to see you here at my detective agency. Mizuki banged his coffee cup on the table. Yeah, I don't think he ever gave me back my coffee after he took it. I seemed to just keep meeting strange people after I'd gotten my plastic surgery because men are strange. And they love pretty girls. Not to mention, I'd found out about Ichiro. I didn't know what to do and ended up going to the Mori Detective Agency. Mizuki was the person who taught me how to stalk people in the first place. I really feel like they could have chosen a better word than just to insist that it's stalking. I thought he might be able to tell me what to do. Why the long face? Did something bad happen? Well, it did as you said, and tried stalking my fiancé, but... Oh, so what happened? Mizuki sprang up and leaned forward. You're really close. Oh, my apologies. So what happened? Like I said, you're too close. This is how close I like to be around other people. In other words, that was how close he got when he talked to people. After thinking to myself, I realized Mizuki was such a strange person. I didn't actually need to think about it because he was very blatantly weird. Come on, tell me what happened. And so I told Mizuki about everything that had happened to me. Intriguing, but none of that adds up. Excuse me, I mean, he seems to be a very popular guy. That's because he's really nice. No, it's because he's a scam artist. All right then, I'll start investigating this myself. No, I can't have you do that. I don't have any money. It's all right. I love mysteries and pretty women. Meeting you was enough of a payment for me. I thought about how beauty had so many benefits. Well, why don't you just concentrate on improving yourself as a woman? I'd be happy to introduce you to a master of love. A master of love? Damn. Did you call? Whoa! A man suddenly sprung up from the shadows of the couch. Was he just, like, back behind the couch? Just waiting to jump out at the right moment. I was stunned by his beautiful face. He almost looked like a porcelain doll. Ryu, you were listening this whole time pretending you were asleep, weren't you? Mizuki, I think he's staring at me a little too intensely. That's just what he does when he meets someone new. He'll stop once you get to know him. So don't worry about it. This is Tachibana Ryunosuke. He's a self-proclaimed romance author. Beautiful face, this dude mid as fuck. Self-proclaimed? Yeah, self-proclaimed romance author. How do you become a self-proclaimed author? Like, does he not actually write? He just says he does? Besides that, he's most useful at Rusai, Zoom, Swish. Huh? I didn't understand what had happened. The self-proclaimed romance author had sprung up from the couch. It looked like he just jumped off the couch. Yep, that's what he did. And he just spoke Japanese, too. Rusai means shut up. I know. Oh, you're intelligent and pretty. You're too dazzling to look at. Your eyes are wide open, so I think you'll be fine. Well then, Ryu, this lady needs some advice about love. Huh? You're going to leave me alone with this guy? You'll be fine. He's just aroused right now. He'll calm down eventually. Can we see his boner? What does he mean? What does he mean? Aroused? It was like Mizuki was talking about an animal. He went off and started researching something. Ryunosuke's stare was killing me. Tachibana Ryunosuke. He was fair-skinned, dainty, and had a fascinating aura about him. He just looked like how a romance novelist should. Then again, I wasn't in any position to judge. Excuse my behavior from before. You were so beautiful. I got quite aroused. Can they stop using that word? I don't like it. The genius romance novelist who depicts women's hearts, Tachibana Ryunosuke, is at your service. He abruptly handed me his business card like a gentleman, but I wasn't sure about how he called himself a genius. I'm Sleuth Thought. Nice to meet you. Though I said that, I didn't know what to talk to him about. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Huh? He held my hand tightly. I was so surprised it felt like my heart was gonna jump right out of my chest. It was so out of the blue, but his thin, pale, slightly cold fingers were pretty, just like a porcelain doll. It was bewitching. Oh, Ryu, physical contact isn't allowed. Was he pouting? He was strange, but a little cute as well. The moment I thought that, he suddenly came closer, and Eve! Ryunosuke hugged me and I squealed. Wasn't he just told not to have physical contact with me? What the fuck? What the fuck? I wasn't sure what was going on. Ryu, why are you so defiant, I could hear Mizuki's voice from behind his desk. She's so cute, I couldn't help it. What? He pouted and spoke in a sweet voice. No, Ryunosuke was the real cutie pie here, not me! I don't think that's the problem at hand, girly pop. If that was a valid reason for your actions, we wouldn't need police or detectives. So real, Mizuki. I'll give you 5 seconds to let go of her. 5, 4, 3. And so my time in the detective agency continued on like this. In the end, we talked about how I could become a better woman. One way or another, Ryunosuke really taught me a lot. After the quarrel, Ryunosuke had become more serious. He taught me a lot, even though I was hopeless when it came to love. That was what had happened on my way home. Hey, miss, where you going? He looks too much like my ex. I don't like this guy. He looks like my fiance. I don't need whatever your ad is. Ad? Oh, well, I don't need any free tissues either. What's up with that? You're hilarious. Is that some new technique to stop men from hitting on you? It's a pretty good job. I wasn't sure what he was talking about. I needed a minute to grasp the situation. Did he just say he was hitting on me? In other words, he was flirting with me? I thought that might have been what was going on. Did you? I took a good look at the man who was flirting with me. Shoot, you're super cute. You're beautiful. Not to mention, you got a banging body. What's up with you? You're perfect. He was really enthusiastic. I was sure he was full of himself because he thought he was so good looking. He was pushing his luck. His airheaded nature did make him seem a little attractive. Girl, you got bad taste. He was tall, too. He really did look like a model, like someone that could attract a lot of attention. I just realized something. I remember that I was beautiful now. That was how it is now. I had to act elegantly. I couldn't believe I was acting like my old self, talking about ads. I might have looked really stupid, girl. You can never look stupid in front of a man that's hitting on you, okay? Then again, beautiful people were allowed to look stupid once in a while. That's so real. People's bullshit tolerance is so much higher when you're attractive. Beautiful people were really something else. They were powerful, strong, and winners. I accidentally just clicked outside the game screen. Whoops. You're 100 years too early to be hitting on me. I had done it. I was able to say it. Oh, you're playing hard to get? That's so hot. What was up with him? Was that not enough? Hey, let's talk. Just for a little bit. It'll only take a minute. Come on, that cafe right there was built just for us. He was going way too far. In any case, that cafe wasn't built for me. Haha, you're funny. I love it. I'm really falling for you. Fall? Fall? Nothing. That was a bad situation. If this continued, my ugly girl instincts would burst out. What? As I thought that, I looked straight into his eyes. I'm about to go on a date and I'm in a hurry. I said it perfectly. I see, that's too bad. I wanted to talk to you a little longer. I didn't understand what was going on. Something about this guy reminded me of someone. Yeah, he's way too much like your ex. Felt like I could see who he was deep down. It reminded me of someone, and then I'll be a good boy and give up for today. So let's sit down and chat next time. Here's my business card. My cell phone number's on there too, so make sure you call. Oh, hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. See you. Bye-bye. I looked at his business card once more as he scampered off. It said model Ninomiya Akira. Ninomiya Akira. I was certain. His facial features remind me of someone from my childhood. No, he looks like your fiance. He had the exact same aura as well. Oh my god, it's our childhood friend who isn't gonna know who we are because we're hot now and we were ugly as a child. And he probably bullied us, but now we're gonna forgive him because he's hot and we're hot. Easy. I called it. After thinking about it a little longer, his gestures were the same too. Wow, so he's a model, huh? The moment I whispered those words, a stinging pain ran through my chest. Akira, in the past, he constantly teased me for being ugly. Thanks to him, I became even more self-conscious about my looks. I'd sworn to never forgive him. We could ruin his life. Can we date him and ruin his life? I wasn't sure when I started to worry about it. My cell phone started ringing. Huh? Mizuki? I just left the detective agency. What business could he have with me? I thought it was strange and answered the phone. Hello, about Ichiro. I figured this out as soon as I started investigating him, but... Huh? Was he talking about Yamada Ichiro? What? Who else would he be talking about, girl? Yes? I was nervous. I had no idea what he was going to say. I'll try not to get discouraged as I tell you this, but yes? I want him to just spit it out already. He's a con artist who tricks women into marrying him. A con artist? He's a con artist? I collapsed down to my knees. It never crossed my mind that he could be a con artist. My beloved Ichiro. I spent thousands of dollars to become beautiful just for him, and yet, I couldn't believe he'd done that to me. Yamada Ichiro, you idiot! I ran all the way home as I screamed at the top of my lungs. I couldn't believe it. I'd never imagined something like this would happen. I started to feel weak and whimpered. Just then, a cell phone started ringing again. Men. Sniff, today's such a busy day. Your girl be in a situation for real? Dude, this game has been insane and we haven't even gotten past the prologue yet. We're still on the first day of her doing all of this. Like, it's been like a week since she got plastic surgery or whatever. She just got her bandages off. She's out in public for the first time after her surgery. Finds out her boyfriend's cheating. Meets a bunch of dudes. But it's fucking insane. Oh, hello. Hey, about my new place. Speak of the devil. If it wasn't my beloved Ichiro, he called me to talk about his new place, did he? For now, could you put down $10,000 as a deposit? Sorry, I don't have any money right now. Huh? Why? You told me you had a bunch of money saved up, didn't you? I spent it all on plastic surgery to become a woman good enough for you. What? Cost over $10,000, so I don't have any money. Are you serious? No matter how much plastic surgery you get, there's no saving your face. Huh? You were only worth something because of all your money. Well, if you don't have any money, I guess that's the end of us. I have other people to call, so I guess I'll be fine. See ya. Good luck on being pretty. Haha. He hung up on me. That's the revenge we get. We don't even get to, like, go kick him repeatedly for cheating on us and being a horrible dick. I didn't understand what was going on. Huh? Was that really Ichiro just now? It might have been someone with a very similar voice. Ichiro would never say something like that. He wouldn't have been so cruel. You just watched him date 4 different women in the same day, girl. Why are you surprised he's cruel? He dumped me. I couldn't even show him how beautiful I'd become. He got rid of me so easily and without a second thought. I was so shocked I fell to my knees, given him so much love, and this is how he repaid me? I devoted so much of myself to him. Ichiro! Ichiro! Ah! I just need to forget him. I was right. Ichiro was just a con artist. Today I'll be reborn, and not just on the outside. In other words, Ichiro is now just someone from my past. A plethora of men showed up in front of me, proving how beautiful I'd become. I took out their business cards. That was right. I had my answer. Yes, I was certain. This is the start of my destiny. It was the start of my new life. I'm sure there's a prince out there just for me. Now's my chance to make everyone notice me, to finally become a winner. Now was the time. I sought out to win true love for myself. Okay, I think we should go with Akira, because he seems like he's going to be the messiest route. That or the doctor, but I just did not like him. Like, I didn't like it. I didn't like his sense of humor, or whatever the hell was going on. Made me very uncomfortable. So... Let's see, we can read through the character introductions. Having unrequited love for Yamada Ichiro, the protagonist decides to get plastic surgery in order to attract his attention. By chance, a detective teaches her the fundamentals of covert investigation. With her new skills, she discovers that Ichiro is actually a con artist who tricks women into marrying him. As she becomes depressed, all sorts of cute guys come into her life. She then finds a new goal for herself, to steal them away from their girlfriends and wives! Wait, all these men already have women in their life? Wait! What? That's her goal? She got cheated on and now she's like, I'm gonna make someone cheat with me. What the fuck? What will become of the protagonist as she wholeheartedly stalks these handsome men? Yeah, this is a well-written story. Wow. Shun originally worked as a surgeon at a university hospital. After getting into a dispute with a professor, Shun starts to dislike interacting with others and opens a Hosaka cosmetic surgery clinic. As a plastic surgeon, he doesn't just change women's appearances, he pursues an aesthetic that fits each woman and believes he can make them happy by doing this. Mizuki is a capable detective working at a Mori detective agency. He's optimistic but a bit of an airhead. Be that as it may, he can't help but find interest in helping others and investigating mysterious things. His curiosity constantly gets him mixed up in all sorts of trouble unrelated to his work. He has enough money and skill to open up his own agency, but doesn't because it's too much of a hassle. Instead, he decides to mess around with the protagonist. His girlfriend is a regular office worker who is older than him and has a sexy body. What well-written, awesome descriptions these are of these men. Megaru is the representative CEO of the fashion company Zaza Japan. The company has over 50 stores overseas and produces clothing based on its own original designs rather than current trends. The store's fashion ideals are highly esteemed, especially in Europe. Jun has a thing for turning girls in poverty into upstanding citizens. He always ends up dating them, and he has copious amounts of lovers because of it. That doesn't sound like a good long-term commitment. Ryunosuke is a self-proclaimed romance novelist. I still understand the self-proclaimed aspect. He's also good friends with Mizuku and often hangs out around the Mori detective agency. He's very sociable and courteous, but he doesn't like to give details about his personal life. Akira is the protagonist's former classmate. He's a big fan. Where did I read a big fan? His father is a big-name politician, so he went to a very bourgeois school. However, he was expelled due to his philandering with many of his female classmates. Akira used to tease the protagonist when she got insecure about her looks before she got plastic surgery. Nevertheless, Akira has actually been head over heels for her. He then hits on the protagonist, telling her that she is worthy enough to walk next to him. The protagonist decides to get closer to Akira to get her revenge on him. Yeah, this definitely sounds like the messiest one. This is definitely the messiest one. Chapter 1, do you hate me? I hate him. Oh, I'm so beautiful. I couldn't take my eyes off my reflection in the store window. Looking at yourself in the mirror could be a pastime for beautiful people. Oh, I don't have time for this. Where am I supposed to go for my interview? I've been reborn into a super sexy lady and now on my way to find a new job. This map is so poorly drawn. Am I supposed to go this way? Whoa, baby, you're really smoking. I didn't understand what this guy wanted from me all of a sudden. You're a celebrity, aren't you, baby? I've never seen you on TV. Are you one of those fashion models? Huh? I knew it. I had the bullseye, didn't I, baby? I'm a genius. I can't believe how smart I am. I remembered I was one of those beautiful people now, and this guy was hitting on me. Hey, why don't we go out somewhere? Just you and me, baby. I'm busy right now, so I can't. No, you're not hanging out with me. It will be so much more fun anyway. This is how I talk to people IRL? I bet so, Scott. I guarantee this is why... I could say some really mean shit right now, but I'm not gonna, because I love you, Scott, and I'm not gonna publicly shame you. The guy grabbed my hand and tried to take me along with him. I said I'm busy. If I don't go now, I'll be in big trouble. No, you won't, baby. You'll be in big trouble if you miss this chance to hang out with me. Yes, I am a coward. Seriously, baby. I don't know what to do in these types of situations. I wasn't used to them. She doesn't want to go. Let go of her, you oaf. Kind of stranger released me from the pushy playboy's grip. What? It felt like I was in some kind of chick flick. I convinced myself these dramatic things did actually happen. To pretty people, at least. Thanks for... I turned around. My body froze the second I saw the kind stranger's face. You have to add baby to everything you say, baby? Oh, shoot. I just said it, too. I started panicking. The kind stranger was actually Akira. Huh? What's your problem? I could ask you the same. Get lost. Why are you wandering around on a weekday afternoon? Are you unemployed or something? Playboy started to tremble in front of Akira's gallant aura. His gallant aura. Yes, he just exudes gallantness. You're all wrong. I'm just on a break, that's all. In other words, you're unemployed, right? You don't even feel like working, you parasite. Damn, he doesn't have to call me out like that. Did you even listen to what I just told you? Damn it. The Playboy bit his lip and ran off. Oh, so we meet again, huh? The second I tried to run away, Akira took my hand, so I traded one dude grabbing my hand and pulling me away for a different man grabbing my hand and pulling me away. Cool, cool, cool. Who are you again? Don't play dumb. I even gave you my business card. No, he actually forced it onto me. I wanted to tell him that, but I was able to hold myself back. Anyway, let's get out of here. Huh? You can pay me back for saving you by having some coffee with me. I can't. I have to... There's a great cafe around here. It's my favorite. I'll take you there, okay? No thanks. Ouch, that hurts. Do you hate me that much? I was about to tell him my true feelings. The fact that I hated him. I know you don't hate me. I mean, look at how cool I am. Who says that about themselves? There's nothing I can do about it. That's the truth after all. Kira brought his face closer as he was evaluating me. I stepped backwards without thinking. Don't look at me like that. My heart was racing because I thought he might be able to tell I had plastic surgery. I said don't look at me. I won't if you come with me, that is. Okay, fine, just for a little bit. Girl, don't you have a job interview that you were gonna be late for? Seriously? Yes, let's go then. He held my hand firmly. Hold on, let go of me. Not happening. If I let go of you, you'll just run away, right? I hate men. I don't hate men. I hate this guy. I really won't run away. He looked like he was going to lock me up rather than take me out to coffee. Slowly, I'm getting flashbacks to 7 Scarlet, where the dude who looked shockingly kind of like this guy locked us in his basement. Oh. Slowly dragged me along to a hip-looking cafe. I soon realized that we'd come to Cafe Bourgeois. Oh, what'll you have to drink? I don't want anything. Black tea, nothing. Black tea. Do you want milk or lemon in it, or do you drink it straight? Oh yeah, there's iced or hot as well. I'll drink it straight and iced. Okay, excuse me, I'll have an iced tea and an iced coffee. For some odd reason, it felt like Akira was used to doing this kind of thing. I was puzzled at how naturally Akira was acting. Yeah, he probably hassles women on the street regularly, girly pop. You've been so quiet and closeted this whole time. What? You think I'm in the closet? I refuted his comment with all my might. Ha, no, not that. That isn't what I meant. How funny, you got the wrong idea, huh? Yes, I do like women. Go away. What? When I said closeted, I was referring to the fact you're not smiling. Hi, Ray! Hello, hello. Oh, my face started to flush because of the misunderstanding I'd made. We finally met again, so why are you so unhappy? What a wild time to come into the stream. Dude, this game has been wild for the last half an hour, however long we've been playing. It has been non-stop wild. There was no way I could be happy about us meeting again. Not to mention, I would never smile in front of someone who'd bullied me. This guy used to bully us when we were kids, when we were ugly, but now we're gonna date him to get our revenge on him. Because now he thinks we're hot because we got plastic surgery. But he doesn't know who we are. He doesn't know we're his ugly childhood friend. You're ice cold. You really must not like me. I might really get hooked on you. Memories of Akira bullying me kept going through my mind. Huh? He used to constantly call me ugly too. Did he completely change his attitude towards me because I've become this beautiful? Wait, you haven't even told me your name yet. What is it? Excuse me? I don't know what else to call you unless you tell me. I had no intention of becoming friendly with him. That doesn't really matter, does it? Of course it does. You already know my name. It's not fair unless you tell me yours too. If I told him my real name, he'd immediately figure out who I was. Yeah, Sloot Thought is a very original name, so what's your name? Tell me, cutie. Sloot, Revolting Sun. Sloot, Revolting Sun. Huh? I spell out my elementary school classmate's name. Revolting Sun is in revolting plus sun. My old classmate had been really cute, but it was really easy to remember her odd name. I didn't know a name like that existed. Yeah, I get that a lot. I see. Haha, revolting. Akira grinned as he swished the ice around in his coffee with his straw. Sloot Revolting Sun is a crazy name. That is somehow worse than Sloot Thought. Revolting, huh? I was starting to get furious. Revolt isn't used very often these days. Rebellion is more like what it means. Rebellion? Yes, my ancestors were revolutionists and participated in a historically famous rebellion. I see. It was really unexpected to see Akira listening intently to my story. My ancestors were noble diplomats and sought for a change. Oh, so that's why your last name's Revolting Sun. Exactly! At least that's what my old classmate had told me in elementary school. I felt powerful in that moment. Yeah, it's great to lie to men. It always makes you feel powerful. That's cool. Akira smiled contently and fixated his eyes upon me. With a face like that, I thought you'd be an airhead. An airhead? You seem pretty well read, though. That's kind of hot. He suddenly stood up and sat in the seat next to me for some reason. Why did he change seats? You look even prettier when I look at you this close up. I saw him bring his long, slender fingers closer to me as he forcefully pulled my chin up. You know, I love pretty things. What? My heartbeat was racing. Ba-dum. I wanted my heart to calm itself down. I think we'd look really good together. He smirked and brought his face closer to mine. Hold on. I had a feeling he was trying to kiss me. Girl, we just met. We just met. Everyone calm down. Hey, close your mouth. Well, I guess you could leave it open, too. He was trying to kiss me in a public place like this. Scream! Just shriek. No! Whoa, why are you screaming? You're making it look like I'm assaulting you or something. Akira put his hand on my mouth. He was assaulting me. Are you okay now? After a little while, he took his hand away. What do you think you're doing? What? I just want to get a taste of your luscious lips. Disgusting. A taste? Why are you so flustered? A kiss is nothing. It's like saying hi. What? You slut? Even if it was just a form of greeting for him, it was my one and only first kiss. Girl, you were engaged. You were engaged and you never thought it was weird that the man had never hugged nor kissed you? Someone help her. Let's try that again. He brought his face closer again, and I put my hands over my mouth to protect myself. I've never seen that before. It was really starting to piss me off. At that moment, I got an idea. I decided to stalk Akira to get my revenge on him. Just like, you know what? This stalking thing that I did to my ex-fiance, it could work out. We can just do this now. It could just be what I do. I find a man I don't like and I stalk him. Is this all just an act? It's not. Didn't I already say that? If I stalked him all night and day, I might be able to find his weakness. The ice in your tea is melting. It'll taste bland, you know. This would be the last time Akira had leeway to laugh. Oh, really? I guess you're right. I suddenly felt like someone was staring at me intently. What could it have been? What's with that woman? She's all up on my Akira. There's other stalkers? Why is it such a common thing in this universe? What does it mean? I turned around and there was a woman sitting at the bar glaring at me like a ferocious demon. Female stalker 2? There's multiple of them in this cafe. What? That tramp, what kind of relationship does she have with Akira? I was starting to get scared. There was women glaring at me from outside the cafe as well. What's wrong? Akira already had an army of stalkers on his tail. What the hell? It's nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I couldn't even keep count of all the women. I could feel an intense jealousy exuding from the chubby woman sitting in the corner of the cafe. So, do you work in any sort of show business? Huh? You're so pretty. I'm sure people have been scouting you left and right. Despite the amount of stalkers trailing him, Akira was in a pleasant mood. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. He either knew they were stalking him or he was just used to this kind of thing. Either way, you get more interesting by the minute. I didn't need him to be interested in me. If only that woman didn't exist. If only she just disappeared. She's so fully on herself because she's so fully of herself because she's a little bit pretty. I think they mean full of herself, but it really threw me off having the Y on there. I couldn't handle all the piercing glares. I'm going to the bathroom. Then I'll take this as my hostage. I mean, for good measure, of course. Akira took my purse while smirking. You cannot have my purse. What if I need a tampon or a pad out of there while I'm going to the bathroom? You can't just yoink that shit. What? Give that back. No can do. If I give it back, you might run away. I'm gonna kick this man in the balls. Grrr. No. If I start stalking Akira, I'd get into all sorts of troubles. All right, already. I'll be right back. Okay, take your time. I decided to make an effort to stay away from him from here on out. Akira greeted me with a smile after I'd come back from the bathroom. Welcome back. Oh, I see you reapplied your lip gloss. I sat across from Akira and he got up and sat right next to me again. Did I have my lip gloss in my pocket? Why would I not keep that in my purse? Why'd you change seats? Heh. He wasn't listening. I could smell Akira's cologne. It was refreshing and a little sweet. I wanted to fully take it in. By the way, why are you wearing a suit today? It looks good on you. Huh? The slit in your skirt is really sexy. Personally, I prefer you in something a little shorter. I'd completely forgotten I had an interview to go to. Oh no, there's only 10 minutes until my interview. Interview? Are you looking for a job right now? I'm wearing a suit after all, isn't it obvious? I panicked, got up, and took my bag. I'd used up my savings, so if I didn't find a job, my life would be over. Girl, I didn't even think about that when you said you were looking for a job interview. You spent over $10,000 on plastic surgery while being unemployed? That's not very smart. If I mess up my interview, it'll be all your fault. I rushed out of the cafe. I prayed that I would make it in time. Ha ha, she's so funny. If you mess your interview up, I'll be sure to take full responsibility, but I'll do it my way. What does it mean? Why does he say it like that? Likability, 1%. Chapter 2, you'll become my girlfriend eventually. One day I had a strange dream. I'm going to lose weight. I have to. Slit, if you eat like that, you'll ruin your health. Yeah, but I've already decided to stick to this diet. I had a small salad in my tiny lunchbox. This was my diet. I'll be done eating in less than a minute. I had finished my lunch before I knew it. I stared down at the empty lunchbox resentfully. Do you look for these games or how do they find you? So both this one and the last one were from the same developer, and I bought a bundle of like a bunch of their games back like probably almost 10 years ago at this point. It was a long time ago at this point, probably like 2016, 2017, somewhere around that time. I bought a bundle of their games. And so they've just been sitting in my Steam library. I've only like played a little bit of them because I'm like, holy shit, these are bad. But to be fair, it was like $15 for like 10 games or something. So it's not like they're expensive. They were on sale and I purchased like the whole bundle. And so I have a ton of these in my Steam library. what are you doing? Huh? I realized Akira had come up from behind me. I said, what are you doing? I'm just eating lunch. I shrunk up because of his overbearing attitude. He knew I hated him, but I wish he'd just leave me alone. Call that tiny thing a lunch, not to mention you of all people. I'm on a diet, so this portion is just right. Excuse me, did you say diet? I quickly turned around. If you faint because you're still hungry, we're the ones who are gonna have to deal with it. What? Akira took out a copious amount of bread that he'd brought from the cafeteria and he dropped it onto my lap. What is all of this? Are you blind? It's bread. B-R-E-A-D. You better eat them, got it? If I eat this much, I'll get fat. Just eat them. Your diet is just going to cause me trouble. What the hell is this guy on about? But was this bad for me to want to lose some weight? I wouldn't be hurting anyone. If you understand, give me an answer. All I could do was nod my head as he pressured me. Okay. Good, now hurry up and eat. When I'd gotten home, I'd cried my eyes out. Was it that strange for me to go on a diet? Was that a dream? An ominous sweat was rolling down my forehead. I'm remembering all this bad stuff because I'd met Akira again. Now all my bad childhood memories are coming back to me. Ring, ring, ring. Someone called me this early in the morning. It's an unknown number, too. I picked up the phone. Hello? You were sleeping, weren't you? I can hear it in your voice. Did he somehow, get my phone number from my phone when I left him with my purse? Disgusting. My voice? Wait, is this... Akira? Whoa, you don't need to shout. Now my ears are ringing. I guess I should have said it a little louder then. What'd you say? Nothing. More importantly, how did you get my phone number? There was no way I'd tell it to him. That was for sure. When you'd gone to the bathroom the other day, I borrowed your cell phone. Akira didn't hesitate as he casually told me how he'd gotten my number. What? That's a crime, you know. You'll be mine sooner or later, so it's not that big of a deal. Excuse me? Who did he think he was? As if. What are you saying? I'm just telling you the truth. His arrogance was starting to make me feel dizzy. You better check again, because that's false. I couldn't take it anymore. He wasn't listening to a thing I said. The men in these games are so ungodly pushy, it's insane. I decided to hang up on him. By the way, how'd your job interview go? Oh, based on that reaction, I'm guessing you didn't go so well. It's all your fault. I was late and didn't get a call back because you dragged me to that cafe beforehand. Was that really because you were late, though? Huh? Maybe they wouldn't have called you even if you were on time. Don't be so rude. Of course it was because I've been late. It's your fault. In that case, I'll take full responsibility. Huh? Meet me at Zaza Japan at 11 o'clock. What? Hold on. He hung up. Wasn't Zaza Japan the company where that CEO had given me those lovely clothes worked? Well, whatever. Guess I'll go. I have time. I don't even have a job. I mumbled to myself as I got ready and left my apartment. When I got into Zaza Japan, apparently there was a photo shoot going on. Wow, this is the first time I've seen a real live photo shoot before. I wonder if it's for a magazine or something. I was restless and tried to get closer to look at what was going on. I was in complete shock after spotting the model being photographed. That's... Akira, you're the best. Okay, now do a spin. Like this. Perfect. Akira, I guess he wasn't lying. He's really a model. Hey, what about this pose? Yes, yes, it's magnificent. After thinking about it a little more, Akira had said he'd wanted to be a model in high school. I guess his dream came true. It annoyed me to admit, but Akira really did look cool as he posed. Our eyes met. Great, you're here, Sloot. Don't act so friendly. You don't like that? Of course not. Don't get too close to me. Oh? Are you sure it's okay to say that to the person who's about to get you a job? Huh? A job? I tilted my head and Akira called over to one of the staff members from the photo shoot. This is my personal stylist, Aragaki. Nice to meet you. I'd heard from Akira, but you're really gorgeous in person. Nice to meet you. I wondered what Akira had said about me. Then again, I didn't understand why he was introducing me to a staff member. I'm going to be Aragaki's assistant starting today. Huh? His assistant? I was going to be Aragaki's assistant? Welcome to the team, Sloot. We're really shorthanding, so having you here is a big help. I'm going to be your assistant? I'd actually always looked up to people who worked in the fashion world. I'd always thought it was something I'd never get involved in. Now you're employed. I never said I'd take it. I thought only beautiful people could work in fashion, girl. But then again, I was one of the beautiful people now. I'll do it. I'll do my best starting today. You'd better be thankful to me. Shut it. Didn't like the fact that I had to work with Akira, but this was my dream job. I decided to give it my all. I just want you to observe for today so you can get a feel for the job. Okay. I could see sparkles and glitter all over the place. I was entranced by the glamorous world of fashion. It's finally lunchtime. Akira ate his lunch. I was completely stiff as I sat next to him. There was a delicious-looking meatball in the lunchbox. There was a juicy-looking fried chicken as well. They were all high-calorie foods. What's up? You haven't eaten a thing. Hurry up and eat. They're all fatty foods. If I ate them, I might gain all my weight back again. When I thought about it like that, I couldn't pick up my chopsticks, girl. You do not have a healthy relationship with food. We need to work on this. Are you on a diet? You don't need to be, so just hurry up and eat already. It's none of your business. Eating is essential for people who work. If you don't eat, you'll feel tired. Plus, someone put all that effort to make it. That is true, but he was right. But I wasn't eating because I didn't want to get fat. I wish he'd understand that. Now that I think about it, I knew a dumb girl who'd skip out on lunch. A dumb girl? She'd been my classmate in high school, and her lunchbox had been a tomato and one lettuce leaf. Was he talking about me? Not to mention, he'd even remembered the contents of my lunchbox. Didn't matter how small her lunch was, she wouldn't lose weight like that. Huh? It's not about eating less. It's about counting the calories and eating more balanced meals. So real, Akira. But that idiot didn't understand. She wasn't going to lose weight like that, and it's just going to ruin her health. She'd been worried about me and hadn't been trying to bully me that time. We had PE after lunch, so she would have fainted with a lunch like that. Akira looked a little nostalgic as he kept talking. He really had been worried about me. She really was an idiot. I might not have been thinking straight back then because of my body image insecurities. What? Why are you staring at me like that? Oh, did you finally fall for me? Akira confidently grinned at me. Yeah, I can just say yeah. What are you even saying? There's no way that would happen. Be honest with yourself. I know you're completely head over heels for me. Aren't you being a little too arrogant? I knew he was a bully, but he might have been even worse than I thought. Just eat your lunch already. If you won't eat it, I can feed it to you, you know? Don't touch me. I'll eat it myself. I swallowed the meatball. The world's long-lived meat may have crossed my mind. You look so happy when you're eating. Well, it's just so delicious. I didn't want to open my mouth. The flavor was rushing out of it. I continued chewing my food. Here, I'll give you mine too. Hey, you can't just do that. If I eat any more, I'll get fat. This isn't a big deal. Yes, it is. You can have it back. You're so stubborn. Oh, now I get it. Akira adorned a large smirk on his face. I started to have a bad feeling. You want me to feed you that badly, huh? No. No. What? Come on, open up. I can eat it by myself. I prayed the extra food wouldn't turn into pounds of fat, girl. Please learn how the human body works. You're gonna be fine, I promise. Phew, being a stylist assistant is tough. The brilliant stage really was supported by lots of manual labor, but it was a lot of fun. Now I can go home and take a shower. The elevator door was closing, however someone suddenly rushed in. I wonder who that will be. You have some guts trying to leave without saying goodbye to me. I did say bye. I had bid farewell to everyone right before leaving. If I said I didn't hear you say it, then you didn't say it. Just how big was his ego? Goodbye, Akira. Is that good enough? It didn't feel like you meant it. I knew he wasn't a bad person. Do we know that? He had gotten me a job after all. See you next time, Akira. You sure are being nice tonight. You don't have to complain about it, do you? As the elevator door closed, Akira slowly closed the gap between us. Aren't you a little too close to me? Before I knew it, he'd driven me up against the wall. Not to mention, both of his hands were on the walls beside me. He's doing the book talk pose. I felt trapped, like a rat. Obviously, I did it on purpose. Get away from me. Get over there. I sniffed his heavenly cologne. I wish these games would just give us some actual, like, time to build chemistry instead of just constantly the men just hounding the main character from the get-go. Just no time, no slow burn at all. Just instantly, let's fuck right here, right now. He was so close to me that I couldn't breathe very well. So are you ready to be my woman yet? Huh? I've waited this long already. I've known you for like 2 days, dude. You're ready, right? No, and no. I'll never be your girl. I'm not so sure about that. I was wrong. There was no way Akira could be a nice guy. So real, so true, bestie. Nevertheless, I didn't know what to do in a situation like this. These chapters seem really short. Kind of like zooming through them. We're only an hour in and we're already at chapter 3, and most of that was the prologue. You're more interesting than I thought. Chapter 3. I was being driven up against a wall, and Akira was quickly closing in on me. Don't come any closer. I had to escape, but there was nowhere to run. We were in an elevator after all. Are you scared of me? Of course not. Didn't want to look weak in front of him. I endured the urge to look down and sulk. Instead, I sternly glared at him. No, girl, that'll turn him on. You sure do have it good. What? I mean, you can date a cool guy like me. Kira smiled, full of confidence. I began to get annoyed. Like I just said, I won't ever date you. Are you embarrassed? Oh, why can't you be honest with yourself? Tell the truth, Salute. He lifted my chin up and brought his face closer to me. I don't know what to do. You want to be my girl, don't you? It tickled as he whispered those words into my ear. I was about to ease up, but I couldn't. I had to stay strong. No, I don't let go of me. Stubborn as always. Oh, he looks so sad. Why is his sad face so sad? Kira seemed fed up as he looked into my eyes. Was that how he looked at girls he was interested in? Hey, do you really like me? Yeah, I adore you. Akira answered without delay. It almost felt automatic. You're lying. Huh? I can see it in your eyes. You don't care about me. Kira opened his eyes wide in shock. He really didn't like me after all. What in the world was he scheming? I thought you'd be dull, but you're surprisingly sharp. He was so rude. I was so offended that my blood had started to boil. Why don't you go out with another model? That way you don't have to get close to me. I've already done that, so I can't. You've already done that? I didn't understand what he meant and started blinking. When I date girls in my profession, my fans and stalkers start to bully them. It'll only cause trouble for the talent agencies. That's why I can't date other models. I remember the hostile stares from his stalkers at the cafe. I was scared stiff. I don't want to get involved with that either. With that strong will of yours, I'm sure you'll be fine. Not to mention, you're hot enough to stand beside me despite being a normal girl. Girls like you are hard to come by. So you only want to go out with me because we look good together? Precisely, I'm glad you're so quick. At least he's admitting it. I didn't like his explanation, not one bit. There was no end how disrespectful he was. I never agreed to that. Just get away from me already. Did he just click his tongue at me? What did this guy think he was? All you need to do is become my woman. He thrust his knee in between my legs so I couldn't get away. Ew. What are you doing? Something fun. He smirked and restrained my wrist with one of his hands. Police! Let me go! By the time I'm done, you'll be begging to be my woman. I don't like this. I don't like this. Something soft caressed my neck. Were those his lips? Eee! Ah, you're so innocent. I'm going to have more fun with you than I'd originally thought. His big hand traced my body as I went lower and lower. He started to put it under my skirt. Kick him in the balls. Don't just use your words. Kick him in the balls, girl. They are wide open. Please stop. Let me go. I was so pitiful as I pleaded him to stop. I wanted to run away, but couldn't. Yeah, girl, you physically can't. I like how they're like, but I couldn't. It's like, you were so stubborn until now. It kind of excites me seeing you so frightened. I hate it. Kira licked his lips as he continued to touch me. Ah, felt so nice when he caressed the inner parts of my thigh. Girl, it does not feel nice. It does not. You've asked him to stop. You told him you're not interested. This man is... I don't like it. What was the sensation? But now wasn't the time for that. Be quiet and let me make you feel good. This is insane. What? Who cares as long as it feels good? I care. This isn't something two lovers would do together. I mean, actually, girl, I think this is something two lovers would do together, but you've got the right spirit. You're so hard-headed. You're going to become my woman, so who cares? Like I keep telling you, I'm not going to be your girl. Don't touch me. Ding dong. The elevator doors casually opened as it chimed. Longest elevator ride of my life. Oh shit, it's the girl from the cafe again. Just as they opened, a woman walked in. I was saved! Huh? The woman looked oddly familiar. Not to mention, she was glaring at me fiercely. Kira let go of my body and pulled me by the hand. Huh? Wait! Shut up and follow me. Wait, let go. Shh, don't make eye contact with that woman. Huh? She's one of my obnoxious stalkers. Kira whispered into my ear low enough for only me to hear. Your stalker? Then why is she, like, at the building? Shouldn't she be not allowed to be in here? She didn't look like she could move very fast and had lace all over her outfit. Is she saying that she doesn't look like she can move very fast because she's chunky or because of the outfit? Because that seems mean if it's one of those things. If you're not going to be my woman, then at least help me lose my stalker. Why should I? Didn't I help you get a job? But that's... I can get you fired any time with a single phone call. Oh, you'll help me, right? Yay! I love coercion! Yay! I'll get you fired if you don't help me and pretend to be my girlfriend. Yay! What's your answer? Fine. Akira started to smile. It was a very stiff and forced smile, too. Akira had threatened me, and I ended up agreeing with him all the same. I love blackmail! Woohoo! Akira, I love you! Whoa, there's another stalker. Let's go down this road. What? It's so narrow. Hurry up. We should all be right after. It should be all right after coming this far. I never knew that road went all the way down here. Do you know this area well? Of course not. I went out of my way and researched it. It was hard work. I emphasized how hard I'd worked to return his favor. For some reason that made Akira smile. Oh, so you did your best to find this road for me, huh? Excuse me, that's not... Yeah, you're always hot and then you're cold. Yes, then no, I know. He's singing Katy Perry lyrics. No, I'm not. Being around Akira irritated me to no end. It felt like one of my veins was about to burst. Whereas putting the moves on these boys, they don't stand a chance. I feel more like I'm actively trying to not put the works on these boys, and then they are still coming on strong no matter what. I found you, Akira! There's another one. Huh? Another stalker? How many girls are stalking you? Yeah, I would like to know too. I would love to know. How are you doing today, Disable? Are you having a good one? You eat anything yummy today? I can't help how popular I am, and I've never stopped to count them all. I can't believe you just said that about yourself. You're so narcissistic. No, I'm not narcissistic. Cooking ramen right now. Ayy, that's what I had for lunch was ramen. I had ramen with some mozzarella cheese in it. And then for dinner, I made like homemade chicken and provolone hot pockets. Now's not the time to be talking about this. Go this way. Another shortcut, huh? This type of thing seems like second nature to you. I've had a lot of cheese today. I jumped up in shock. Who cares? Just hurry up. You just jumped, didn't you? Akira was too observant. I wish she had played dumb and had made a run for it already. It looks like we've lost them. You're pretty good. I can't believe you lost that troublesome stalker so easily. I wasn't happy hearing him praise me. I hadn't learned covert investigation techniques to help Akira out. You're unfriendly as usual. You really are worthy of being my woman. What? I won't become your girl. It's getting annoying. Announce Akira's location to the stalkers! That is what he deserves, but I don't want to get, like, attacked, so... Like I've been telling you, I won't become your girl. You always say the same thing, and I'll keep saying it, too. A stud like me is trying to woo you, so why are you so unhappy? Isn't it obvious? Everything you do is so irritating. Oh, Akira! They've already found us. When will it stop? Let's go down this street. Akira's stalkers appeared one after the other, and I did my best to lose them. Everything on the right and left was clear. Everything in front of us and behind us was also clear. I was finally able to take a breather. We'd finally escaped the stalkers. We should be okay now, right? You did better than I expected. You're amazing. I wasn't happy hearing him praise me. So, what are you so dissatisfied about? Huh? What do you mean? Nothing about our current situation was satisfying. I'd pay for all our dates, and dating a model like me would have benefits for you too, wouldn't it? You're bringing this up again? I have no intention of becoming your accessory or your stalker repellent. I glared at him hard enough to cut him in two. I was sure he would give up after hearing me say that. I can make you women fall for me really easily, you know? He forcefully pulled my hips closer to him, and I was stuck in Akira's arms. What? Like this. He held me so tightly that my heart almost jumped out of my chest. What are you doing? Let me go. I glared at him in protest. When I had raised my head, he'd softly kissed me on the lips. Bro, I've known you for 2 days. 2 days! Smooch. Did we just kiss? I couldn't believe it. Akira kissed me? And now I'm sure you'll listen to whatever You're horrible. Slap. The sound of my slap resonated throughout the neighborhood. Oh, we did hit him, Scott. You predicted it. Woo! The sound of my slap resonated throughout the neighborhood. Ouch. You're horrible, you jerk. You're despicable. I ran off in a hurry. I ran towards my apartment. What's up with her, brother? You cannot be this tense. How innocent is she? That couldn't have been her first kiss, right? There's no way it couldn't be. But then again, bro, it wouldn't matter if it was my first kiss or 30th. Can't be doing that shit. I'd gotten home and was wiping my mouth as I wept to myself. Well, no matter how hard I rubbed, my first kiss would never come back. But girl, it's not really your first kiss. You'll be fine. If you didn't consent to it, it wasn't real. Don't worry about it. I didn't get plastic surgery so Akira could steal my first kiss. I'd wiped too hard and my lips were starting to sting. Why did this have to happen to me? He'd stolen my precious first kiss. I would never forgive Akira for this travesty. I'll get my revenge on you, I swear. I didn't want to get any more involved with him, but I was dead set on getting my revenge on him. He treated me like his accessory and called me an airhead. I've got it. I would make him fall for me and reject him in the most painful way. Oh no, that type of development sounds like so much fun. Couldn't an experienced girl like me do it? I couldn't think that way. I was sure it would go all right. I had already been reborn. I deplore you. Don't ever show yourself in front of me again. This can't be. I was seriously in love with you. Ha ha ha. You think I care? She's so dramatic. Hee hee hee. Hee hee. Just you wait, Akira. Curtains were about to open for the beginning of my splendid revenge. Chapter 4. Emotions After a Kiss. A few days after Akira had plundered my first kiss. Hurry up and show me your faults, you first kiss thief. I was in the middle of stalking Akira to find his weaknesses. I wouldn't let things end so easily. This game is fucking insane. This game is actually so fucking crazy. Hee hee. Oh dear, it's a Works audiobook. Yes, yes, yes. A really, really terrible one. I found you, Akira. You're so lovely today, too. How are you doing today, Haxt? Are you having a good one? You eating anything yummy today? Akira, I'll make you mine today. A plethora of stalkers were watching Akira today. Huh? Akira's gone! Akira! Where are you? Akira dodged each stalker as he saw them and concealed himself. I did. I'm having a good day. Yay! I'm glad. It looked like he was used to this kind of thing. Hehehe, you think you can run from me with those petty tactics? You're more naive than a baby kitten. I thought this might happen. That was why I'd placed a tracking device on his bag during work. I'd figured out his location. She's taking this shit seriously. Oh my god. Our main character is fucking insane. It looked like he was in a bakery. I quickly followed him and saw Akira talking to the store clerk. Did he like sweets or something? I'd like the biggest cake you've got. Certainly, I'll wrap it up right away. The cake piled high with cream and sugar-coated fruits. The calories on it were probably through the roof. How can he eat something like that and be a model? Oh, I'll get fat from just looking at it. After buying the cake, Akira covertly entered a cafe. I scurried closer. I stealthily infiltrated the cafe without a moment's delay. I was taken by surprise. It was the stalker, dressed in lace from the other day. Oh, Aki, you're late. I got tired of waiting for you. Huh? Yeah, sorry about that, Yuka. I thought you weren't coming. Got all nervous. Sorry. Aki? Yuka? I didn't understand what was going on. It was all Greek to me. Everyone needs therapy in this game. No, literally. Every single character needs copious amounts of therapy. Nevertheless, I decided to listen in anyway. As I eavesdropped, here, I bought you a present because I was so late. I realized that's why he bought the cake. He was planning on giving it to her. Wow, thank you. This won't fool me, though. Don't get so mad. I was just a little late. Going to be a Jetpack Cat main like me works? I will definitely try and see what Jetpack Cat is gonna be like. I'm excited that they're releasing so many characters and everything. The fact that we're finally getting Jetpack Cat, like almost 10 years after Overwatch came out, is a little crazy to me that it took this long. But I am excited to see the gameplay and everything for it. We don't have like actual gameplay right? I just saw like the teaser trailer and that's all I've seen so far. I don't know if there's anything else out about them yet. Don't get so mad. I was just a little late. That's not what I mean. They did show more? Oh, I'll have to look that up after stream. That's not what I mean. I'll never forgive you if you cheat on me. Cheat? I know. You know I'm not interested in pretty girls, right? You can't be saying that to your girlfriend, bro. You cannot be saying I'm not interested in pretty girls. She is pretty. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? What did he mean? I know, but... You know I have too many stalkers to count, right? Yeah. I'm hiding our relationship for your own good. So be patient. I was dumbfounded. Those two were in a relationship? Hey, when are you going to propose to me? Did she just say propose? Were they already that serious? I started to have some doubts. If they were so serious about each other, then why had Akira toyed with me? Are you saying she's not pretty? No, that's what I'm saying! I'm like, she is pretty! Why the fuck is this guy acting like his girlfriend isn't pretty? Like, what the hell? Is giving gaslighting? No, literally. I thought about it a little more. They continued talking. I've told you, I'll propose once you weigh over 200 pounds. Oh, he's into that. Oh, he's into that. Oh, okay. I know, I'll do my best. This shit got kinky real fast. What the hell? What the hell? What? What? She opened the cake box that Akira had bought her, and she started to wolf the entire cake down. That's one of the ways this game could go. Help, Mom, I'm scared. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared. What the hell? Oh my god, I just accidentally clicked out of the game again. Ah, it's so yummy. It's really do be peak fantasy. Stop. Stop. Chomp, chomp. I see. This was the kind of woman Akira liked. That's really shocking. I thought back to my high school days. It annoyed me to admit it, but Akira had been the most popular boy in school. Did you hear? Suzuki from Class 2 and Sato from Class 3 both got dumped by Akira. What? They're so cute, though. Akira always refused every girl that confessed their feelings to him. It didn't matter how cute or beautiful they were, either. Akira, why do you always dump those girls? It's such a waste. Shut up. They're not my type. There's nothing I can do about it. Not your type? What's your type, then? Your standards must be way too high. Just shut up about it. Hey, wait up. The boys started to get excited after Akira had left the classroom. I wonder what kind of girl could win over Akira. Let's make a bet. $1 says he falls for Saito in Class 4. The boys started betting on him. I really wonder what kind of girl he likes. Hey, Sloot, could you do me a favor? Huh? What is it? Could you give Akira this letter for me? Is it a love letter? Don't say it so loudly. Give it to him, okay? What? I hadn't been able to say no to my friend and had called Akira to the classroom after school. Sorry for calling you out so suddenly. Akira looked kind of nervous. I wondered what was wrong with him. Maybe he needed to go to the bathroom? What kind of business does someone like you have with me? Thought. He was mean as ever. Hurry up and tell me why you called me here. He looked really nervous. Come on, I don't have all day. Oh yeah, my friend wanted me to give this to you. What? Akira made a frightened face as I handed him the love letter. So you're acting as your friend's Cupid, huh? Are you trying to be goody two-shoes? What? No? Well, I guess that's all you're good for, after all. It was like he'd slapped me in the face. Why did I have to take his insults? Someone good-looking and popular like you would never understand how I feel. I hadn't chosen to be born this way. Good-looking people don't always have it easy. Huh? I'm aiming to be a model. That's why I never take the easy route. I do weight training for 2 hours every day. 2 hours? It's tough, but I want to keep up with the promises I made for myself. I even study English so I can use it when I go abroad for modeling. I had no idea he'd put so much effort into his dream. I put lots of effort to raise my potential. We're different. You just envy people without doing anything for yourself. You're such a mean little boy. This time it felt like he'd punched me in the gut. All I did was give him a love letter from my friend because my friend asked me to. And he's over here like, you've never done anything a day in your life. I'm better than you. What the fuck? His words stabbed my heart. What? If you have something to say, then just say it already. I couldn't get the words out of my mouth. He was right after all. Hey. I hate you, Akira. I despise you. I was at a loss for words, and I ran out of the classroom. I stopped daydreaming and brought myself back to the present. Akira is basically the same person he was back then. Make sure you eat it all. I will. I wouldn't leave a single crumb. You did buy it for me after all. Still, I couldn't believe someone like this was his type. Yummy! Chomp, chomp, chomp. It made sense to me now why he'd refused all those cute girls. This is so unexpected. Oh yeah, who's that Revoltingson girl? Yuka had finished eating and spoke in such a shrill voice. I started to get scared, and not just a little. I was very frightened. I had to make sure I was concealing myself. Oh, she's the ideal woman to use as my beard. We're using terminology like beard. Bro, can't you just have a chubby wife? Why do you need a beard? Why? What? I couldn't believe my ears. Did he just call me his beard? She's a good distraction for my talent agency and my stalkers to watch out for. That does make sense. Oh, so I guess he really wasn't serious about trying to woo me. Felt a little depressed. Why would you feel depressed about that girl? He is literally the worst. He is scum of the earth. I pulled myself back together. I don't need to feel sad about it. On the contrary, I could just use it to exact my revenge. Just you wait, Akira. We couldn't stay for very long, but I'm glad we could meet up. Yeah, see you. You went back home and turn around to look at Akira multiple times. I can't believe I'm a fucking homewrecker in this game. What is wrong with this game? And I think literally every single other love interest also has a woman. This game is just about being a girl who thinks she's ugly, gets plastic surgery, and then goes on a home wrecking spree. What the hell? I guess I should get going too. It was time to start me revenge, not my revenge, me revenge. Time to start me revenge. I am Byron. Yar. I could feel a sinister laugh building up inside of me. Now, what should I call him? Scum of the earth, virgin kiss burglar, Akira. Hold it right there, you virgin kiss burglar! Pff, no, that sounds so lame. Did he just say lame? Akira kept on walking and didn't turn around. He might not have realized I was talking about him. Hold on, Akira! Salute. So I'm the virgin kiss burglar? Who else would I be talking about? I reflected on my actions and I started to feel a little embarrassed. How nice of you to say that to your beard. Kira's eyes opened wide. Hehehe. Looked like I caught him off guard. I waited to see his next move. Were you following me? What? Of course not. I was just a coincidence. It's a twist of fate. You're acting really nervous, and that's really suspicious. He started to smirk as he analyzed my mood. He wasn't the least bit flustered. So you're not denying it? Yeah, it's the truth after all. He casually and shamelessly spoke. I can't fucking talk. He casually and shamelessly spoke without hesitating. Most people would usually get bashful at times like this. I don't mind going out with you. Oh, so you still want to go out with me even though you'll be my beard? Akira's smile was brimming with confidence. Did your feelings change after kissing me? He seemed to have misunderstood something. I called you my beard. You don't have to worry. I'll treat you well. I'll kiss you even more passionately. I don't think this guy knows what a beard is. I don't think you'd be kissing your beard passionately in private, my sir. And we'll do even more exciting things. I don't think you should be fucking your beard in private, sir. What are you talking about? I was just playing around when I said I would go out with you. I have no interest in sleeping with someone I don't even like. I hope you didn't misinterpret that. In that case, I'll make you fall in love with me. You think you can, then go ahead and try. Making you fall for me would be easy as taking candy from a baby. I'll never fall for you. Don't expect all women to base a guy off their looks. Yeah, you're literal shit, dude. You're like such a little shitbag, dude. Does that mean you hate attractive guys? I like them. I don't care about looks. I despise them. I despise men like you. I hate them. I despise them. Why are you smiling? I told you I hate them. I know you really love hot guys. Wait, that's so good in the Gigantify. That's so good. Let me correct you. I like all hot guys who aren't you. Ouch. I'll make you fall for me no matter what. There's nothing I can't do. I'll never fall for you. I fortified my resolve to get a revenge on Akira. I think this girl is really bad at revenge and life in general. I would make him feel my emotional pain, and I would do it 100 times over. I guess we're putting prides on the line, huh? Exactly. The signal for our fight had already been fired. I would be the victor. I'd be Rebornity no longer? What? Rebornity? What? Is that a word? Rebornity? Oh my god, we're already done with chapter 4. This is going by so fast. Oh, it's getting cloudy. It might rain today. Today we're going to have a photo shoot by a lake. I worked diligently to put up a tent for the filming staff. Sloot, can you sew these clothes for me? Yes. Sewing was one of my better strengths. I was quick and precise too. I was already done. Wow, that was lightning fast. You're so good at sewing. Thanks. I think this job is perfect for you. Really? That makes me happy to hear you say that. When I sewed clothes, it reminded me of my high school years. Back again with the flashbacks. Sloot, I'm going home now. Are you staying here? Yeah, I'm gonna keep working until I find a good place to stop. Okay, see you tomorrow. Okay, see you. I was assigned to help make costumes for a play. I was working hard. It's fun making pretty clothes by hand. I heard the door open, and I wondered who it was. I wonder who it will be. Yeah, you're still here? Why did it have to be Akira of all people? Yeah, I readied myself for the worst. Thought he might say something mean again. What are you doing here this late? I was making costumes for a play. I decided to answer him, but wasn't it obvious? That's all you've done? You're really slow. Takes a lot of time to make these costumes. No, I'm sure it's because you're so slow. What a horrible child. I was already fed up with him. Why didn't he just go home? You better make me the best costume. I don't like it when people cut corners. So you tell me to go faster, but also telling me not to cut corners? Okay, make it make sense, mister. Felt like leaving all the clothespins inside of his costume. Akira's role was the prince, of course. So these were done? Oh yeah, I made those at home and brought it here. They were clip-on earrings designed like a crown and a cross. I put a lot of effort into them and was very pleased with the results. Kira's eyes were fixated on them. I knew he was going to say something cruel, but I didn't want to hear it. It would break my heart to have him insult my masterpieces. Can you stop staring at them? Why? They were made really well. Huh? Did I hear him correctly? Did he just praise me? What did you just... Nothing. He opened the classroom door, and Akira promptly ran away. There he goes! That was the first time and the last time Akira had praised me. It had been such a long time ago. I started to feel nostalgic. I realized that I'd wanted to work in fashion ever since then. Can you fix this one up too? Certainly. Hey, Sloot, don't mess it up. I'm doing it properly. Agaraki, you don't have to take it easy on her. Work her to the bone. Well, she's doing a good job. See? Couldn't you tell that he was just being polite? Akira was so irritating. I was glad he'd gotten me a job in the fashion industry, but I hated the fact I had to work with him. Oh, shut it. Hurry up and go over there. Do your best to not mess up. My anger was building. Aragaki, can I please talk to you for a minute? I love me a good enemies to lovers fight, hate each other kind of moment. I don't like this at all. I really need to play some visual novels on stream that I actually like and that I won't just sit there and make fun of the whole time. Maybe we'll do a Hakuoki run one of these days once we finish up, maybe after Heavy Rain, because Hakuoki's really long. It's really, really, really long. So... Someone from outside the tent was calling for Aragaki. Sure, Sloot, take care of the rest, okay? I will. I put all my effort into my work. Akira was still hanging around the tent. He continued to loiter for no reason. How long was he gonna stand there? What? Stop wasting time here and go to your station. Loosen up. You want me to loosen your outfit up or something? Stupid, that's not what I'm saying. Then what are you trying to say? Since we're lovers now, we should be more friendly towards each other. Want to come over him? No. No way in hell. Oh? Akira smirked teasingly. What's with that face? You're embarrassed, aren't you? You're all flustered because you can't be honest with yourself. What? I'm not embarrassed. Fine, I'll act a little nicer to you. Just do what I tell you. He didn't know when to give up. Come on. If I flinched, it would be my loss. I decided to do it. I would force myself to be a little nicer. Akira! Don't say my name so detestably. I wasn't saying it detestably. I was saying it with scorn. He had stolen my first kiss after all. Try saying it one more time. Why do I have to say your name when I don't want to talk to you? Just say it again. Akira, Akira, Akira. Is that good enough for you? You're as stubborn as ever. Humph. I could hear something hitting the roof of the tent. It started getting louder, too. In an instant, it had started to rain. Whoa, it's coming down hard. Yeah. Will the photo shoot be canceled because of the rain? As the raindrops pounded down on the ground, the staff members started to panic. No, our schedule will be ruined if we did that, so it'll continue as planned. We're going to continue? We're going to do the photo shoot in the rain? It started to rain, but we're going to continue doing the photo shoot. No way. See? Kira got out of the tent and didn't care about getting wet. Wait, you'll get drenched. I know, it's raining. That's true, but... So the photo shoot continued even in the downpour. Kira, you're magnificent! Brush your hair up! Okay. Oh, you're amazing! A few hours had passed since the photo shoot had started. It had gotten colder because of the rain, but the photo shoot was nowhere close to finish. Just watching them made me shiver. Sloot, ready for the next outfit? Okay. Akira changed over and over again as he continued modeling. Hey, are you okay? Are you going to continue like this? He wasn't wet because he kept changing clothes. However, of course, even though it's so cold? Are you worried about me? Akira smiled and my cheeks were burning red. No way, you're so full of yourself. We're so tsundere. We're so tsundere. You're not being honest with yourself as usual. And that's how I really feel, though. Akira slicked back his wet hair. I didn't want to admit it, but it was sexy. Your heart just jumped because I'm so sexy, didn't it? Who says that to someone? No, it didn't. Who calls themselves sexy? I can't help it. He was full of confidence, as usual. If he was so attractive, I would have laughed. If he wasn't so attractive, I would have laughed in his face. I look even better after getting wet. Don't you think? He was so obnoxious. However, no matter how I looked at him, he was one of the beautiful people. I guess I don't have to worry if he's still this spunky. It would be my loss if I worried about him. As Akira was changing, my finger had touched his body. Something felt off. I took a second to ponder. You're warm. Akira, your body's really hot. Oh no, he's got a cold from the rain. Oh no, I feel so horrible for him. Your face is red too. Do you have a fever? Bro is so weak. He got a cold immediately. Like, we've been out here working for like an hour and he's already just dying. Shut up. Don't make too much noise. It was only natural he'd been in the rain for a long time. We have to tell the others quickly. Wait. As I went out to talk to the other staff members, Akira forcefully took my hand. His hand was burning. I felt like his fever was already dangerously high. What if you don't tell me now? Don't tell them. Huh? Why? If we don't finish today, I'll lose work. And not just me, all these people's jobs are on the line too. I can't let that happen no matter what. Kira wouldn't back down, but I knew it must have been painful for him doing all this. But it's okay, believe in me. Kira, we need you out here. I'll be right out. They're trying to make us think he's a good guy. They're not convincing me. Oh. What? I didn't know what to do, but what could I say to stop him? Do your best. We're so nice. We are such a good person. What was I saying? Why was I encouraging the enemy? Actually, I take that back. Yeah, I always do my best. Huh? I'll be back. Okay. Felt like I was going crazy. Akira, look this way. Okay. I could hear the rain continuing to pour down. He didn't matter to me, but I couldn't keep my eyes off of him. Can we do that shot again? I'm not satisfied with it yet. Of course, I expected no less from a top model. You never compromise for second best. He wanted to do it again? It was fine the first time. Thanks. Here we go. Bro is not looking so hot. Good luck. How was that? It was really good, but I'd like 2 or 3 different patterns. Got it. Even though I hated him and he was my natural-born enemy. My natural-born enemy is crazy. I wanted him to hang in there and do his best. Seeing him work so hard made me want to root for him. Okay, that's a wrap, Akira. Good work today. It's finally over. Great, thanks a lot. As soon as the photo shoot had ended, Akira's feet started to wobble. Oh. In the next moment, Akira fell down on the wet ground. Akira! Akira! My body moved on its own. I ran out to Akira's side and held him. Hey, Akira! Akira, are you alright? His body was even hotter now. He was rushed to the hospital and had to stay overnight. He's such a handful. His face looked really peaceful. The medicine had to have been working. This happened because you're a show-off and so full of yourself. Even after everyone else had left, I was still by his side for some reason. Girl, you don't know him shit. Get out of there. Ring, ring, ring. Huh, Akira's phone is ringing. Cell phones need to be turned off in the hospital. Well, I guess he couldn't have done that because he'd fallen unconscious. Duh. One of the staff members probably left it next to his pillow. Huh? There was a cell phone strap with a crown and cross earrings I'd made hanging from his phone. Dude still has the shit we made him in high school? No way, why does Akira have this? Did he just say something? Was he sleep talking? Oh my god, he's still in love with the old us and he doesn't know it's us. Drama. Why? Akira continued to look innocent and defenseless in his sleep. So, this is what he looks like when he's asleep. My heart was racing. I couldn't believe it. Why was my heart beating so fast? In my bewilderment, I continued to watch over Akira as he slept. Oh, this is too much. I can't believe you're encouraging me. Chapter 6. It was the day Akira was to be discharged from the hospital. I came to his room in the hospital first thing in the morning. I knocked on the door, and I went in. Good morning! I was confused. Why did I sound excited? Oh, look who's here. You're early. Did you want to see me that badly? You're already at it even at this hour? How are you feeling? I'm fine. That fever was nothing. It was temperature of 102 degrees. You don't have to act so tough. I'm not acting tough. I'm just healthy. Attractive men have a lot of vitality. If you have a lot of vitality and you're healthy, then why did you catch a cold when no one else who was working in the rain did? Oh? What's with you? You're not acting like yourself today. Huh? Do you have a fever too? No, I don't think so. I feel strangely embarrassed. I couldn't even look at him. Is it the cell phone charm? Is that what's throwing her off? Kinda scares me when you're quiet like this. I couldn't help but fixate my thoughts on his cell phone strap. Why did it have a crown on it? Akira? Actually, it's nothing. Why had he kept those earrings for this long? What, are you sure you don't have a fever? I said it was nothing, didn't I? I could hear something rushing down the hallway outside. Huh? What? The sound was coming closer to Akira's room. The door opened with a loud bang. The door had been swung wide open. The person standing in front of it was Akira! Yuka! I was frozen in shock. While her boyfriend had collapsed, it was only natural for her to come rushing over. Yeah, did no one contact her? Huh? I felt a small tinge of pain in my chest. Why did I feel that? Akira, why are you in the hospital? I got a fever after doing my photo shoot in the rain yesterday. We were supposed to have a date last night, and yet here you are stuck in the hospital. Oh, so she's a bitch. So it's okay that we're stealing her man, because she's a bitch. She wasn't the least bit worried about Akira's well-being. Couldn't have snuck out of the hospital, right? I think that's asking for a little too much. This girl was way too selfish. What's your problem? You got a problem with me? Her glaring eyes frightened me. I didn't know what to do. She was really vicious. There was nothing I could do. I was unconscious after all. But I was looking forward to it so much. You're such a liar, Akira, you fibber girl. Girl, he was in the hospital. Chill. I wanted to support you. I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you, Yuka. Yuka's shrill voice echoed in the quiet hospital room. Yuka, we're in a hospital. Be quiet. That doesn't matter. I couldn't believe it. She had some nerve. Someone came knocking at the door. Mr. Ninomiya, is there a problem? Can I come in? Oh, no, someone's here. Don't let them in. Our talk comes first. We need you out of here as well. Yuka, I'll call you later, so just go home for today. What? I still have things to say to you. Just go home, okay? Akira glared at Yuka sharply. I saw Yuka flinch. It's a promise. Don't break it. You better call me. I got it, so go on. Yuka glared at me as she dragged her feet out of the hospital room. She was really scary. Mr. Ninomiya, are you okay? I just saw some gothic Lolita girl come out of your room. I don't think that was gothic Lolita. I could be wrong, but that does not look like gothic Lolita to me. Lolita, yes. Gothic, no. I'm fine. This one scared her off. What? Oh, I see. Miss Salute is so pretty that it's intimidating to stand next to her. I know, right? Akira cheerfully grinned as he looked into my eyes. Ah, ha, ha! I forced myself to laugh. I'll excuse myself now. Sorry for bothering you. The employee left and closed the door. Looks like we tricked him. You're the one who drove her away, so don't blame it on me. Loosen up a little. Akira smirked. The menacing stare he'd had was completely gone. Hey, Kira, what do you like about your girlfriend? I asked him what was on my mind. What? Isn't it obvious? Her looks. Her looks? What else? Didn't it look like there was anything? Did it look like there was anything else? He knows she's a bitch. He knows that she's a bitch. He knows that he can find a girl he's attracted to that isn't a bitch, right? He doesn't have to be a little weirdo about it. To begin with, I didn't understand her visual appeal. Hi, girl, hi. I'm an alert to support you. Thank you, Locken. Thank you, thank you. So, you're fine with that? You don't regret going out with someone just because of their looks? Yeah, Yuka and my stalkers only like me because of my looks, so that makes us even. Women are all the same. They only care about my looks. That's not true. Salute. You're vain, but you put in a lot of effort to be a top model. You stood in the freezing rain for your photo shoot. You're a real professional. I thought it was really amazing. Girl, don't be complimenting this man. Salute. Huh? Are you trying to cheer me up? What? I'd made a huge mistake. Yeah. This is horrible. My face started to flush. Did you say all that without thinking about it? Shut up. It was mortifying. I felt like crawling into a hole. You really are strange. Akira smiled gently at me. It wasn't his usual teasing smile or his sarcastic one. It looked like he was genuinely happy. Don't call me strange. My heart was throbbing. Felt like I was about to burst. Salute. What? I was trapped inside of Akira's arms as he hugged me tightly. What are you doing? Don't struggle. I did it just to get over... I can't fucking talk. Don't struggle. I did just get over my fever after all. My heart beat even faster after smelling Akira's cologne. Visually, you're not my type at all, but I couldn't believe he just insulted my perfect body. But I like your voice. Excuse me? He whispered in his words into my ear, and starting from ear, my body grew hotter. What was this sensation? Thanks. I made it myself. Thanks. It's not like you have to thank me like that. What? Something I say make you that happy? Oh. What, are you crying? You're so happy that it brought you to tears? That would never make me happy, and I'm not crying either. Knock, knock. I heard someone knocking at the door and got away from Akira in a hurry. You don't have to be so flustered. I'm not. I just want to get away from you as soon as possible. I'm coming in. Akira, how are you feeling? I was so worried about you. Are you really being discharged today? Don't push yourself so hard. Yeah, I'm all better now. I was shocked at all the cute guys entering the room. Were they Akira's modeling friends? Their beauty was blinding. Salute, these are my model buddies. I see. Whoa, you're really pretty. My name's Umajoki Ray. Hi. One of Akira's cute model friends called me pretty. I couldn't help but stare at him. More importantly, congratulations, Akira. Ray handed Akira a large bouquet of flowers. Thanks, I'm just being discharged from the hospital. It's not that big of a deal. That's true, but that's not all. What do you mean? I heard some good news from the office today. You were chosen as Zaza Japan's top model. Wow, that's amazing. Oh yeah, I had taken an audition for that a while ago, and you got it. Congratulations. I knew you could do it, Akira. I want to be a top model just like you. Akira was now Zaza Japan's top model. Congrats, Akira. Huh? Why are you so shocked? Never thought you would congratulate me is all. Shut up, just be happy about it. Sloot, you can go back home. I'm gonna head over to my modeling agency. What? But you just got over your fever. I'm all better now. See ya. His work ethic was really something. He's confident and a hard worker, yeah. A few days later, Sloot, give me my next outfit. Okay. Zaza Japan was holding numerous fashion shows in Europe. It was a really big job. Akira was even more enthusiastic about modeling than before. Sloot, why are you staring at me? What? No, I'm not. Zaza Japan CEO is coming today. We're all really amped. Oh, speak of the devil. Good work, everyone. Thank you for coming. Kira, I'm expecting great things from you. Yes, sir. Meguru? I didn't think I would meet him again in a place like this. Yakushi Meguru. He'd been the first man to ever hug me. But it didn't look like he remembered me. Our eyes had just met. I was confused. Was he being self-conscious? So we meet again, my destined one. What? He really remembered me. Now that I think about it, you haven't told me your name yet. I'm Sloot Thought. So we're gonna introduce him as our real name. But Akira here still doesn't know our real name. Your name is as charming as you are. Let me sponsor you next time. Bye now. I couldn't believe it. He actually remembered me. Kira, look this way. Okay. I looked over at Akira. The photo shoot had already started. Yeah, he's super cute. Please try to stay quiet, everyone. There was a huge crowd of Akira's fans. Akira Zaza Japan's top model. I knew he could do it. Feels so far away. I have to make sure not to leave his side. He had a lot of stalkers watching as usual. This game just throws around the stalker word like crazy. They're just like, yep, everybody's a stalker. How's this pose? It's lavishing. Keep trying out different poses. Sure. Kira didn't pay attention to his fans or stalkers and concentrated on his job. How about this for the next shot? Great, it's sublime. I'm surprised they actually differentiated fans and stalkers, because I swear half of this it hasn't. And they've just been like, yep, if you're following someone, if you like them vaguely, you should be a stalker. But why does Akira have that cell phone strap with the crown earring I made in high school? I was dying with curiosity. I wasn't sure if I should ask him about it directly, because he likes Uggos, obviously. If I did, he might get suspicious. As the days went on, I still hadn't asked him and my anxiety grew. One day... Ah! What's wrong? We've been preparing for a photo shoot for an important poster that was happening tomorrow. Then something unexpected had occurred. We were going to use this suit for tomorrow's photo shoot. It was order made too. Well, what happened? It's torn to pieces. Who in the world would do such a horrible thing? His bitch of a wife. My god, I want to kind of like stop, because every time we hit another chapter I'm like, oh, I could take a break now, but I'm so entranced by this. Is like trash reality TV at this point. It's so dramatic, it's perfect. The outfit Akira was going to wear for tomorrow's photo shoot had been torn to pieces. Tomorrow's photo shoot is for an important poster, and yet, who would do such a terrible thing? I heard someone come running toward our room. What's wrong? I heard a loud scream. Did something happen? Akira was out of breath after rushing over to us. Akira! What happened? When we weren't looking, your suit for tomorrow got shredded into pieces. Whoa, that's grotesque. I'm so sorry, Akira. It's my fault to take care of everything. No, it's not your fault. It's partly my fault, too. No, it's no one's fault. But this type of thing happens a lot in the fashion world. Don't worry about it too much. When you're as famous as I am, this kind of stuff is an everyday occurrence. I look like the far left mannequin. Yeah? A thought ran across my mind. Was I dreaming? I know I want to see it again because I wasn't looking at it very close. I guess I'm not dreaming. What? What's with all the noise? Meguru, this is terrible. Meguru took the torn up suit in his hands and looked devastated. I guess we have to postpone tomorrow's photo shoot. We can't. We could use a different model with one of the other sizes we have. Does that mean you're not going to use me for the poster? We couldn't have that. There wasn't anything else we could do? In that moment, I had an epiphany. Couldn't we arrange the suit differently? Sloot. Arrange it differently? Is that you, Scott? That's you? It's torn, but parts of it could still be used. Look, this sleeve's okay. You're right. If we take the untouched parts off, we might be able to make something interesting. Meguru, how does that sound? After thinking for a little bit, Meguru started to smile. That sounds intriguing. There's nothing else around that we could use? Yes, but can you make a suit according to the standards in just one night? Yes, I'll do my best. Please let us do it. I'll pull an all-nighter if I have to. Sloot. Aragaki. I wouldn't allow the photo shoot to be postponed because of this foul play. All right, then, let's do our best tonight. Heh heh, I won't let you two sleep tonight. Thank you so much. First time someone said that sentence in this game, or any of these games, without it being sexual. Crazy. But please don't say it so suggestively. I wasn't being suggestive. That's just how I show my love. He was so strange. Well then, I'll gather up some fabric. I'll help you. Thanks. I'll help too. Wait, Sloot. My heart jumped as Akira grabbed my arm. Meguru and Aragaki had already left. What is it? Why are you trying so hard to help me? Don't you hate me? I was taken aback. He was right. He was my sworn enemy. And yet... Donuts? No, don't get me wrong. I'm the only one who's allowed to make you feel bad. Oh. Kira smirked at me. I don't want to see you depressed because of other people's actions, that's all. I gathered my composure. It would annoy me to see him sad before I got my revenge on him. Like always, you're hot and cold. What? I've never been warm to you, not even once, girl. I think that's what you're doing right now. You have to stop and admit that you're becoming attached. Do you even know what a hot and cold personality is? I do. Then you'll know you're wrong. As we continued arguing, Aragaki and Meguru had come back. We're back. Let's start working ASAP. Sloot, let's do our best. Okay. We started working all night to fix Akira's suit. Sloot, sew a button on here. Okay. Good work. Whoa, Akira, you came back? Don't act so surprised. I brought you guys food and drinks. Thanks, Akira. I'm going to go back to the meeting for the photo shoot. Akira frequently went back and forth to buy us food and drinks. What's gotten into him? He's not acting like himself. I mumbled to myself, and Aragaki started to laugh. Despite his looks, all the staff members love him. Despite his looks? What are you talking about? Akira, of course. What? He's polite to everyone. He's always friendly to us, and it's really considerate, too. I never knew that. That was way too unexpected. He's a dickhead to me. He even brought you your favorite drink, huh? He's really observant. My image of Akira was changing second by second. He wasn't playing fair. Was he really a good guy after all? He should just be a jerk like always. He's such an idiot. We're done. The next day, right before the photo shoot was about to take place, somehow we were able to finish making Akira's suit. We made it. Sloot, can you give it to Akira? Of course. Akira! Oh, you guys made it. Yeah, here. The photo shoot's about to start, right? Hurry up and change. Thanks. You look really tired. It's because I worked really hard. Of course I do. It's because I worked really hard. Huh? So you did your best, huh? What are you smirking? Did your best for me, didn't you? Enough already. Just hurry up and change. We're so tsundere. What is it? I'll be nice just this once. Good job. Oh, I could smell Akira's cologne wafting towards me. Smooch. I felt a soft sensation on my forehead. At least it was on my forehead. That's more appropriate than the lips this time. Good job, Akira. What do you think you're doing? I'm giving you your reward. That doesn't make me happy, you idiot. It looked like my face was on fire with how red it had gotten. I'll take really good pictures, so look forward to seeing it in the studio. Yeah. Akira, we need you on standby. Okay. Akira, look over here. See, if they had just had some like back and forth, oh, they're kind of getting along, but they don't like each other chemistry like they've got going on now, I wouldn't have been cringing and dying for the first half of the game, where they were just like, yeah. Sure thing. The photographer started taking pictures. Akira's face changed completely. He was amazing. It was irritating, but he really was handsome. Oh, I can't just stay here. I still have things to do. Girl, you've been working all night. Go take a nap. I went back to the changing room and planted a hidden camera. We're evil. What the hell? You're not supposed to plant fucking hidden cameras in changing rooms. That's like one of the top places you should not put those. I'm sure that troublemaker won't stop after just one attempt. I'll leave Akira's outfit in the open as bait. Why are we doing this? Apparently, we're trying to catch whoever is destroying his outfits, but it feels like there's a better way than putting it somewhere where people get dressed. This is perfect. All I had to do now was wait for the culprit to show up. I waited in an adjacent room. I saw someone entering the changing room on my monitor. There he is. Oh, he's ripping Akira's outfit. He'd taken the bait. I wouldn't let him go now, but who in the world was it? I entered the changing room. Prepare yourself! Huh? You're Akira's model friend, Ray? I can't believe you caught me. This is so stupid. Why did you do this? I thought you adored Akira. Ha! That was all an act. Why would I look up to a guy like that? What? He doesn't deserve to be Zaza Japan's top model. What an evil little man. He's as evil as we are. I'm better looking and a better model. Then prove it, bitch. Just be a better model. I started getting goosebumps all over. Jealousy between men was really frightening. I was a little scared myself. You're Akira's woman, aren't you? Excuse me? If I fool around with you, I wonder what kind of face he'll make. Stab him. Don't come any closer. There aren't that many girls as pretty as you, even in the modeling industry. I'm gonna have fun with you. Girl, did you not bring a weapon? You went to confront this dude without a weapon? You're dumb as hell. Ray slowly walked towards me, and before too long, I was up against the wall. Don't come over here. Someone help me! I was done for. As soon as I thought that, the door flung open. Salute! Oh, my knight in shining armor. The man who had assaulted me previously is here to save me from a new assaulter. Yay! Oh, Akira! The moment I saw Akira's face, I was so relieved that I was on the brink of tears. Tch, you're already here, huh? Are you alright, Salute? Oh, yay! Yay! Yeah, more importantly, Ray's the one who destroyed your outfit. He's responsible? Ray, you aren't embarrassed doing things like this? Akira began to grimace as he spoke coldly to Ray. If you have any pride as a model, you'd compete with me on the job instead of doing something underhanded like this. My heart jumped. My heartbeat was going off like an alarm. Was Akira making me feel this way? It couldn't be. It had to be a lie. It just had to. You didn't need to tell me. That's what I was planning on doing. Ray looked annoyed as he left the room. Kira, are you okay? Huh? Why are you worried about me when you're the one who was attacked? Well, your coworker was the one who tried to sabotage you. It's shocking, isn't it? Not really. You're not just acting tough? I'm not. I could tell he didn't like me by the way he'd acted. Really? I thought they'd gotten along, but I guess I was wrong, girl. You saw them have one interaction. You don't know how well they get along. That type of jealousy is rampant in this business. I wouldn't be able to keep doing it if I had to break down each time it happened. I see. More importantly, are you okay? What do you mean? He assaulted you, didn't he? Nothing happened? Yeah. I was scared. It's because you came for me. Are you worried about me? I would have felt guilty if anything happened to you, that's all. What? That's it? Or did you want me to worry about you? No way. But how did you know he was responsible? I planted a hidden camera in the room. A hidden camera? Oh no, I told him without thinking. I mean, nothing. Oh, whoops. Oh, so you've gone out of your way to set that up? And you did all that for me? I'm trying to tell you that it isn't why I did it. Kira started smirking again. I felt so humiliated. More importantly, that's really devious of you to use a hidden camera. Who cares? I found out who did it, didn't I? Wait, are you sure you didn't set it up to secretly watch me change? Disgusting. I was stunned. If you really want to see me naked, all you had to do was ask. I don't want to see that. He had his game face on during the photo shoot. He'd been angry with Ray. Just remembering his expressions made my heart leap. I didn't understand myself. Why was my heart pounding when I thought of Akira? Girl, you are a full-grown adult woman. You should be able to understand that you have a crush. It's okay. Akira, let's go out together. Yeah, next time. Really? Last time, just the other day, you canceled on me at the last minute. Shut up, I didn't feel like going out anymore. Why did the girls in school even like him, considering he was a little asshole back when he was a kid? Even though he's still an asshole now, but at least he seems nice to most people, mostly just an asshole to our character for some reason. Yeah. Akira was standing in the middle of the classroom with girls all around him. I figured out what was going on. I was dreaming about my high school days. You really don't have a girlfriend, Akira? Is that so wrong? What's your type? That's a secret. What's so great about him? I was watching them from the corner of the classroom. Akira looked over at me. What, are you interested in the type of girl I like too, Salute? Huh? You're 100 years too early to hear that information. Why did he say that to me? I started to panic. It was tough enduring the other girl's stares. Why are you getting so uncomfortable, huh? Leave me alone. What, after I went out of my way to talk to you two? You don't have to be so stuck up. What? Don't come over here. Why should I listen to you? Know your place, plebeian. What the fuck? Kira's always picking on Sloot. Is he just doing it out of pity? The memory had been a little painful. Akira, tell us already. Shut up, I'll do it later. What? You're horrible. It had been a little bittersweet too. I could hear birds chirping outside. I had another dream about Akira. I didn't understand why I kept dreaming about him. Maybe I've gotten too close to him. That's how Devin talks to me for real. He calls me a plebeian. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I was hell-bent on getting my revenge, but recently I'd been starting to get nervous when I was around him. No, that's not true. I'm never nervous around him. There's no way he could tug on my heartstrings. You're the hell? Okay, but I didn't say that one to Scott. I just want to make that one clear. I did not call him that. That was somebody at his job. There was no way he could tug on my heartstrings. Oh no, it's already this late. I should have been getting ready for work instead of thinking about the stupid stuff. No, that story was crazy when you put that in the chat today, Scott. I was like, what the fuck? I should have been getting ready for work instead of thinking about that stupid stuff. I had overslept because I'd had a dream about Akira. I got ready in a flash and rushed out of my apartment. Good morning. Hey, you barely made it. I couldn't believe I had to see Akira this early in the morning. Then again, seeing him didn't really put me in a bad mood. You sure look happy. What, are you blind? I'm not happy at all. So you're happy because you got to see me so early in the morning? That's how your face looks to me. No way. What happened today? Did you oversleep? Kind of, but I'm glad I made it. Too bad you rushed here. They said we have today off. Huh? Weren't we supposed to do your fitting today? Megaru couldn't make it today. He was supposed to design my outfit after all. There's no point in doing anything if you can't check my outfit. That's why we have today off. And after I rushed all the way over here. Then shall we? Shall we what? Go on a date. Don't drag your feet now. A date? Why would I go on a date with you? I wanted to thank you for the other day by allowing you to go on a date with me. Allowing. I'm sure you're so happy that you're about to cry, but just be thankful to me. I'm not the least bit happy about this. Why are you holding my hand? Let go of me. Stop. Stop wasting time. I hate slow people. Eek, you kidnapper. In the end, the two of us went on a date. The first stop on our date was an amusement park. What a fun way to start. Hey, isn't that Ninomiya Akira? You're lying. Is that really him? Is that gorgeous girl next to him his girlfriend? I started to feel uneasy. Everyone was staring at us. It's pretty busy for a weekday, huh? Akira didn't seem to care at all. Hold on, Akira. Should you conceal your identity for a little bit? I was flustered, but Akira was calm in comparison. Why? Everyone will know we're on a date if you don't. Won't it become a scandal? What are you talking about? That's perfectly fine. Yeah, didn't he want us as his public beard? You're my beard, after all. Exactly. It'll be better for me if it does become a scandal. I'd forgotten. I was his beard. It hurt to hear him say it again, but why? Sloot, get closer to me. Akira put his arm around my shoulder and forced me onto him. Stop. I tried to push him away, but Akira started to get angry. What's with you? Did you fall in love with me or something? Bro, we haven't liked you touching us this entire time, so what's different about it now? I just don't want to touch you. Oh? I pushed him away, but he put his hand over my shoulder again. Told you not to touch me. Just be honest with yourself. There isn't a woman in the world who wouldn't fall for me. He was so full of himself. There was an awkward silence. I couldn't handle it. Oh. My stomach started to grumble, but I'm sure Akira didn't hear it because of how noisy the amusement park was. Your stomach's really loud. Brother, we're like riding rides and doing shit, and you're like, damn, I can hear your stomach growling from over here, you hungry bitch. I'm sure everyone around us heard it too. Akira smirked and I started to blush. I felt so embarrassed. Why did he have to have sharp ears? It's bright out, so why don't we eat outside? Yeah, we got lunch and our awkward silence started to disappear, but I did my best to not eat too much. I looked over to Akira and he hadn't eaten very much. I wondered what he was looking at. I followed his eyes and the ball went that way. Pass it. He was watching the kids play soccer in the plaza. Maybe he liked kids? Then again, it didn't fit his image at all. He looked like one of the kids had noticed him and came rushing over. Hey, mister, come play with us. You were watching the whole time, right? We'll let you in our group, so let's play. I felt bad for the kids. Akira had so much pride that there's no way he'd budge. What? I wasn't looking and I'm not gonna play with you. I don't think he's gonna be like that to kids. They gotta make us like him more, so they're gonna have him be nice to the children. Because even though he's mean to us, we like that, so... I can imagine him saying that. What was I to do? Akira, they're just kids, so seriously, thanks, let's go. My mouth dropped. Akira went with the kids and played soccer in the plaza with them. No way, am I dreaming? I pinched my cheek. It hurt a lot, but that meant I wasn't dreaming. Whoa, you're really good, mister. Yeah, I know. He wasn't forcing any sort of expression like he usually did. Akira looked really innocent as he played with the kids. Look, the ball went that way. It was really the first time I'd seen him like this, and I couldn't take my eyes off of him. Once he was done playing, Akira came back over to me. We were staring at me the whole time, weren't you? Did you get lonely? He smirked at me, but his expression was completely different from before. I guess he can look innocent from time to time, too. Forget about that right now. His cheeks turned pink as he turned away in a bad mood. It was refreshing to see him act that way. Just forget it, okay? You embarrassed, bitch? Shut up. There's no way I'd be embarrassed. He was embarrassed. Do you like kids, Akira? Yeah, I do. I want at least 3 of my own after I get married. Disgusting. The more the better, though. That's so unexpected. Really? The more time I spent with Akira, the more my view of him started to change. Something strange was happening to me. I don't understand why, but my heart was racing again. Why am I telling you this? Forget about that too. Don't you dare tell anyone else. It doesn't matter, does it? My perfect image will be tainted. You shouldn't try so hard. I think you're fine just the way you are. Kira's eyes opened up wide. He then quickly looked down at the ground. I wonder who I really am, though. Huh? I've always wanted to become a model and worry about how other people saw me. Before I knew it, I might have made it a habit to act like someone else. I don't even know who I am anymore. Well, when you were younger, you were a fucking dickhead. Now that you're older, you're nice sometimes. And you're sometimes a fucking dickhead, so I think you might just be a fucking dickhead. Akira chuckled as he mocked himself and took out his cell phone. The cell phone strap started to dangle. It was the one with the crown earrings I'd made in high school. Ask him about it! Ask him about it! Hey, is that thing important to you? What? Why? Ask him without a second thought. Did he think it was weird? I tried to think of an excuse. Well, I just thought it looked a little old. How was that for an excuse? Oh, I see. I felt relieved. It looked like I'd thrown him off. Yeah, it's my treasure. The first girl I had a crush on made this for me after all. I couldn't believe my ears. What did he just say? His first crush. I started to panic, but Akira continued talking. I'd never been honest with myself when talking to her and kept on hurting her. Whoa. I wonder what she's doing now. The strap swung back and forth as Akira looked off into the distance. I was Akira's first crush? Who would have seen that coming? No way! It had to be a lie! Oh, the night parade has started. Yeah, it has. I was still panicking after hearing Akira's confession. What's with you today? You're acting weird. Huh? You've been staring up at the clouds this whole time and you're peculiarly quiet. That's not true. I couldn't believe he'd liked me. My head was spinning. I was on full-on panic. Salute, close your eyes. Why? You can't tell? Brother. Akira came closer. My heart started pounding. What? He put his hands on my cheeks and he had gotten so close that I could feel his breath. Brother, if I'm not your type, why do you keep trying to kiss me? Like, if you don't want to do this, then push me away. Bro, you could have just asked before. I decided to do as he'd said. That was what I thought, but my body wouldn't move. Why? I couldn't push him back. For some reason, I started remembering my high school days. Akira, you're so cool. I can't believe the girls are all over you. Ugh, I told you. I can't go out today, didn't I? What? And when will you go out with us then? As always, I'd watch from afar as the girls circled around Akira. We were completely different species. Akira was blindingly radiant and I was dull and dark. Salute, you're wasting your time with another diet? I told you that it bothers me, didn't I? Leave me alone. Bro, you don't have to be so controlling. Maybe I looked up to Akira ever since then. I won't let you go so easily next time. No, I couldn't deny it even after thinking about the past. Our lips pressed up against each other. He continued to kiss me harder. No, I didn't want this. Despite my thoughts, I couldn't deny him. Why couldn't I stop him? I was confused as we kept kissing. Why? Why didn't I stop him? My first love. I'd felt depressed ever since my date with Akira at the amusement park. I have to go back to work again today. I wonder if Akira will be there. I felt like there was a dark cloud hanging over my head. I accepted the fact that I was attracted to Akira, but where's consent? To be fair, that was probably the closest to consent that we've gotten in one of these games. He said, push me away if you don't want this, and she didn't push him away. So, like, that's probably the closest we have gotten in one of these games. I accepted the fact that I was attracted to Akira, but He'll never take me seriously with the way I am now. I might have had a chance if I hadn't gotten plastic surgery. Now she's like, damn, I shouldn't have tried to be pretty. I should have just been an uggo, and then I could have married this guy. Yeah, it's my treasure. The first girl I had a crush on made it for me after all. I'd never been honest with myself when I kept talking to her, and it kept on hurting her. I kept blushing every time I remembered Akira's confession. I let out a deep breath. I fanned my burning cheeks to cool them down. I was almost at the office and needed to change gears. Huh? Wasn't that... Oh! Yuka was standing in the street. She was probably waiting for Akira. Don't get full of yourself, you wench! Yuka glared at me with all her might. I was stunned. Don't get any funny ideas just because Aki's nice to you. I'm not getting any funny ideas. You're just his beard, his camouflage girlfriend. In other words, his fake girlfriend. Don't get the wrong idea, okay? I unconsciously started to bite my lips. I knew all that already. She didn't need to point it out to me. I thought it was noisy, but it was just you two. Aki! Oh. Akira suddenly showed up, and Yuka rushed over to him. Aki, I was waiting for you. Yuka, you didn't have to wait for me. I told you that I was going to your place, right? I couldn't stand waiting for you. Oh yeah, I gained 5 pounds. Oh, good job. Keep on gaining weight. Why is he a feeder? Why? It's okay to like big women. I love me some big women, but why is he, like, a feeder? I'm not so okay with that. I will. I'll be putting all my effort into it. I couldn't stand to watch them. I left them alone. Not to kink shame, but that one can actually hurt people, so, you know. I left them alone and went into the studio. I could still go back now. I was just attracted to him. I wasn't like I was in love with him. Ha! I can still go back. I whispered those words to myself to fortify my resolve. I'll distance myself from Akira. Hey, why'd you leave me behind? Huh? I turned around. Akira had followed me inside. You were talking to your girlfriend? That's why? I never thought you'd be so considerate. Yeah. What's with you? You usually talk back to me. You don't seem energetic today. Just leave me alone already. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, hey, can I come? I headed to the restroom without turning around. I need to avoid him. We're not even friends, so I don't want to be involved with him anymore. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I solidified my resolve. From that day on, I did my best to distance myself from Akira. Sloot, give me my next outfit. Okay. What's with you? You're so silent today. No, I'm not. Oh, really? Are you that intimidated by my beautiful face? I would usually yell at him during times like this, but right, I need to go to the changing room now. What? Hey, wait up. I could hear Akira from behind me as I ran out. I was proud of myself. I'd done it. Then, some days later, hey, Sloot, I'm going out to eat. Okay, have a good time. What are you saying? You're coming too. I'm busy. There's nothing more important than hanging out with me. Just come with. I can't, so just drop it. Hey, I found an opening and rushed out of there. It looks like I made it out of there. I was so proud of myself. My efforts to avoid him were paying off. I was doing a good job avoiding him, but I still felt depressed. Yes, things can go back to the way they were. I'll be fine, I'm sure of it. A few days later, what's going on with you? What are you talking about? Why are you so distant lately? I know you're doing it on purpose. Akira was frowning as he questioned me. It's not on purpose. Don't lie. You really think you can trick me? I told you you're wrong, didn't I? Akira, we need you on standby. Okay. I was saved, and I quickly made my escape. That's a big sigh. You're losing some of your happiness when you do that, you know. What? I turned around, and Meguru was standing behind me. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Meguru. I had some free time, so I came to see how things were going. Oh, I see. How are things going? Everything's going well. We've been ahead of schedule, too. Heh, that's not what I'm asking you about. Huh? I constantly get reports about the photo shoots. I was asking how you're doing. Huh? How am I doing? I'm fine. Was that a good enough answer? Really? You looked a little depressed to me. Was it really that obvious? Pains me to see such a beautiful girl like yourself look so somber. I want to heal your broken heart. Huh? Meguro took both of my hands and my heart started racing. Would you go out with me tonight? Let's have dinner together. I'm sure that'll make you feel better. Meguro was an important client, so there was no way I could say no, right? Just then, Akira's face flashed before my eyes. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Why did I think of Akira just now? Having dinner with Meguro wouldn't be that big of a deal. Having dinner with a guy was nothing to a beautiful woman. You'll come, won't you? Yes. I sounded too excited. I should have spoken with more confidence. That's good to hear. Then I'll pick you up later, okay? Okay. I'd done it again. My voice had been shaky. I watched as Meguro elegantly left. What's he doing here? Huh? Salute. What are you two talking about? The photo shoot had ended and Akira spoke to me in irritation. We were talking about having dinner. What? You're not going out with him, are you? I am? Excuse me, what are you saying? Go tell him you can't make it. Huh? I can't do that. Hey, Kira, we need to check you in the photos. You better not go, got it? Kira glared at me and left. What's his problem? My brother in Christ, you have no say on what I'm doing if you still have a girlfriend and I am your beard. Like, come on. We weren't dating. We weren't even friends. I was just his camouflage girlfriend. I'd never cancel on Meguru. When I was done with work and was on my way to meet Meguru at a restaurant, wow, a plethora of extravagant dishes were laid out in front of me. What's wrong? Is there something you don't like? No, it's just so extravagant. Haha, that's true. Please eat whatever you'd like and as much as you'd like. Okay. Even after hearing him say that, I was a little reluctant. The menu was all in English and I couldn't read a thing. I decided to eat whatever was in front of me first. I shoved something into my mouth. How is it? Does it suit your taste? It tastes high class. Meguro continued to stare at me and I was so nervous that I couldn't taste a thing, but I was sure that it tasted high class. That's an interesting way to put it. He chuckled and I started to blush. I started to regret what I'd said. I should have thought about it a little more before speaking. I continued to chew my food. I kept chewing. Meguru's eyes were fixated on me, and he didn't even take a bite to eat. Meguru, you're not eating? I will. But you look so delicious chewing your food. I was captivated by you. Cough. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Cough. I'm just a little nervous. He said something that I never expected to grace my ears. Heh, you don't have to be. Please try and relax a little. Okay. If it was just the two of us, I would have offered to feed you myself. Oh well. Next time I'll choose a more private restaurant. That way I can have my fill of you. Your cheeks are as red as blooming roses. Are you embarrassed? You really are cute. He was way too sweet. His kind words made me blush even more. That's right. We could even go to a more private restaurant tonight. No, it's okay. We still have food to eat. You're so pretty, but so modest. He kept flinging romantic lines at me left and right. You're captivating me even more. I was almost at the point of no return because of his perfect looks and perfect voice. I realized something. I'd gotten plastic surgery so I could fall in love with a wonderful man like Meguru. And yet, why wasn't I happy? Why wasn't I having fun? Because we want the horrible little angry man. It feels like your mind is elsewhere, huh? Do you already have someone special in your heart? I nodded reflexively. Despite my efforts to deny it, I thought I could turn around and forget about Akira. That's a shame. I'd wish I'd met you earlier. I didn't want to admit it, but I was in love with Akira. Salute! I heard someone's voice. I was imagining Akira's voice. There was something seriously wrong with me. Stop ignoring me! What? Akira was standing in front of me, panting. Oh, Akira. What's wrong? Why are you so angry? It was quite clear that Akira was irritated. Meguru smiled at him. Even if you're the one who'd invited her, I can't let her go out with other men. Well, what are you saying? She's my woman. After hearing his tyrannical shouting, wow, I love a tyrannically shouting man. That's what I'm into, baby. Someone who will completely be like, no, we're not dating. But then the moment I go to seek out someone else, he's like, no, you're mine and mine only. 10 out of 10. My heart started racing at the speed of light. Let's go, Salute. Hold on. Akira forcefully took my hand. He dragged me out of the restaurant, leaving Meguru there alone. Wait, you're hurting me. Let go. Akira was still angry as he kept walking. He paid no attention to me. It was the first time I'd seen him so angry. Hear me out. Even if you fall for Meguru, you'll just get burned. Huh? He's married and he has multiple mistresses. Bro, you have a girlfriend. You're not one to talk. He has more lovers than you could ever imagine. What? It made sense that a charming person like Meguru was married, but I couldn't believe a married person could act like that. Do you want to be one of his mistresses too? Sure! Has nothing to do with you. What are you talking about? You're my woman. It has everything to do with me. What are you talking about? I'm not your woman. Listen to me. Don't you dare look at other men. I'm gonna kick him. I'm the only guy you need to look at. Do you understand me? Then go break up with your girlfriend, bitch. What? He grabbed my hips and pulled me closer. In the next moment, he'd stolen my lips yet again. My eyes started to quiver the moment our lips touched. The soft sensation of his warmth was so very dear to me. That was all I could think about. I finally admitted to myself. What was I to do? Thanks, I hate it. Oh my god. Chapter 10, You're Mine. Stop! Akira forced his feelings on me as he continued to steal my lips. You're my woman, so don't look at any other guys. You look like you're about to cry. You gonna cry, baby? You gonna cry and piss yourself? Akira held me tighter with his hands on my waist. Ugh, no. He wasn't satisfied with just my lips. He pried my lips open with his tongue. My heart throbbed violently as he started to French kiss me. Be quiet. Why was he doing this to me when he had a girlfriend? No. I decided to take things in my own hands. I resisted his kiss and pushed Akira away with all my might. Why are you doing this to me? Because I want to. Why else would I do this? Akira looked at me aggressively. He kissed me for a reason like that? Akira hadn't changed at all. Not once did he ever consider my feelings. You're disgusting. If you don't love me, then don't do these things to me. Salute. Tears ran down my cheeks. I didn't want him to see me crying, but there was nothing I could do to stop myself from crying. Is it really something to cry about? I hate him. I hate him. Kira's eyes were wide open. I do not hate him as much as the CEO from the last game, though. I like that he's a lot more charming and has not made me call the police as many times as the last game did, so, hey, 10 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. Kira's eyes were wide open as he stared at me. I hate you. You don't have to cry like that, do you? I'm not crying, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Shut up. I wiped the tears from my eyes and Akira reached his hand out to me. Don't touch me, slap. I slapped his hand away and he looked at me with hurt eyes. Why was he making that face? I was the one in pain, yet men will make everything about them. You're disgusting, I hate you. Hey, wait. I ignored Akira and ran as fast as I could to get away. Days later, sorry, Sleuth, the button on my outfit came off. Can you fix it for me? Oh, sure. I'll be in my dressing room, so leave it there when you're done. Yeah, I know. Akira and I hadn't talked since our big fight. It was completely awkward between us. Sleuth, did you get into a fight with Akira? Huh? No. Really? You two are acting differently, so I thought you two had had a fight. Well, did you fight because Akira's going to become an actor? What? He's going to pursue acting? What are you talking about? Oh, that's not the reason why. Akira was asking if he wanted to try a career as an actor. Akira's going to be an actor. He was already peerless as a top model, but he was going to go even further with his career. Salute? Oh, yeah, if he becomes an established actor, we'll hardly ever see him again, huh? Are you worried about that? I'm sure he won't be too far from you even if that happens, so cheer up. I felt a clenching pain in my chest. I wasn't his real girlfriend, so I really would never see him again. One day on the weekend, I'd gone shopping to cheer myself up, but I still felt depressed. I even came to the cafe that Akira took me to before. What am I doing? I heard the cafe doors open. Welcome. There's so many customers today. This place sure is popular. I looked up and was astonished. I almost spat out the tea I'd been drinking after seeing a particular person walk in. Hey, Aki, where do you want to sit? I like seats by the window. Dummy, what are we going to do if the paparazzi takes a picture of us? I don't mind. It'll repel all those other girls. Let's just sit in the corner like we always do. What? That's so boring. Akira and Yuka entered the cafe. Why did they have to come in now of all times? I have the worst luck. I switched seats so they wouldn't notice me. Today I want to have a sugar-filled milk tea. Oh, and cake as well. Yuka was excited, but Akira looked a little glum. Could it be? Was he worried about becoming an actor? Hey, Yuka. What do you think about me becoming an actor? I'd hit the bullseye. What? You're going to become an actor, Aki? Were you offered a job? Well, that's amazing! If you're a really famous actor, then I can gloat to all my friends. Does that mean our wedding will be broadcast on TV? Oh, what'll I do? What if I get scouted as well? Her cute voice reverberated against the cafe walls. But what if I said I didn't want to be an actor? What? Why would you say something like that? That's not like you at all. I love modeling. I want to be a world-renowned top model. Models and actors are like the same thing, aren't they? Give it a try, Aki. Top model, huh? It reminded me of an episode from my high school days. Another flashback. It had happened one day after school. What's your dream for the future, Sloot? Nothing in particular. I actually wanted to work in the fashion industry, but I didn't want to tell him because he would have made fun of me. That's so boring. Despite my efforts, he still made fun of me. I could feel my anger building, but I didn't talk back. Do you want to hear about my dream? No. No, not really. You do, don't you? He wouldn't take no for an answer. Wow, that wouldn't be the first. I gulped down my breath. My dream is to become a top model. Not just in Japan either. I want to be a world-famous top model. World-famous top model. His eyes were sparkling as he spoke. It was almost blinding. I didn't want to admit it, but I thought he might actually be able to do it. I finished reminiscing about my past. Akira had kept chasing after his dream. Hey, Aki, can I tell my friends about it? Don't. What? It's fine, isn't it? It's already been decided, right? I was wrong to tell you about it. You're so mean. How can you say that? I'm going home. Huh, but we just got here. See ya. Hey, wait, Aki. Akira got up and left, and Yuka followed in suit. The cafe doors opened once again. Goodbye. There they go. And was Akira worried about it? To be a model or an actor? That had to be a reason why he talked to Yuka about it. Yuka looked really happy, but Akira didn't. I'm sure Akira can do it. He's such a hard worker. I remembered Akira's sparkling eyes when he told me about his dream. I cheered for him from the bottom of my heart. A few days later, what's wrong, Akira? You're so stiff today. Sorry. I'll take your picture again after you've taken a break. Okay. Akira hasn't been doing well lately. You're right. I heard that his talent agency is rushing him and about to give a reply about the acting offer. Huh? I'm sure he hasn't replied yet, but it is an offer from his own talent agency. He'd have to really bold to turn down that offer. Akira, okay, it looks like we can't finish today. Let's try again in a few days. No, I can still do this. All my pictures are coming out the same. Your eyes look lost. All right, I'll see you later. I'm sorry. Bye. Akira! The photo shoot had ended, and even after everyone had left, Akira just stood there thinking about his worries. What are you doing? I stood in front of Akira as he sat in silence. Nothing, really. You're worried about something, aren't you? Whether you want to continue being a model or become an actor? How do you know about that? I heard about it from Aragaki. You don't want to become an actor, right? No, it's not like that. Then why haven't you talked to your talent agency? That proves that you're worrying about it. Akira's eyes opened up wide and he clenched his fist. Usually never take the easy route. You do weight training 2 hours every day. What? You haven't studied English, so you could use it when you went abroad for modeling. You put in a lot of effort to raise your potential, haven't you? Why do you? Your dream was to become the world's top model. I'm sure it'll become true, so you don't need to worry. How do you know about my dream? And what about that other stuff you just said? I started to stiffen up. That wasn't good. I'd said too much. You're a fool, Sloop thought. A fool. Huh? His eyes were fixated on me. You said it yourself before. Don't you remember? When and where did I tell you that? I don't remember when, but I'm sure you told me. Really? I don't remember. You don't need to give up on your dream. I know it'll come true. Akira stared straight into my eyes. Gradually, his eyes stopped swaying. They started to sparkle like they had in the past. Thanks. Akira. He finally smiled. It really suited him. Sloot. Yeah. He hugged me tightly, and my heart almost jumped out of my chest. I would never have thought you'd be the one to help me. I feel so much better thanks to you. Yeah. I felt so relieved. My face started to loosen up because of the fatigue. What's wrong? It's nothing. I didn't think you could smile like that. Huh? Was I smiling? What? You did it unconsciously? I looked like he was peering into my soul, and my chest started to hurt. Don't stare at me like that. Your face is all red. Are you embarrassed? Of course not. I filled in his arms, but he wouldn't let me go. Let go of me. No. Why? Because I don't wanna. Just stay in my arms, okay? What's with you? He put me in a tough position. Even though I was grumbling, it felt nice being hugged by the man I liked. I was in bliss. I couldn't resist him. You really are strange, you know that? I don't want to hear that from you. I knew I shouldn't have been captivated by him, but I couldn't stop myself. I was really in love with Akira. Girl. We continued to hug each other, but unbeknownst to us, a certain girl had been glaring at the two of us from a distance. Aki, what are you doing? That woman's making a move on my man. I'm his girlfriend. She's just a lousy fake. I'll never forgive her. Oh god, we're gonna get confronted. We're gonna get yandere'd. Chapter 11, I'm going to break up with her. The day after I cheered Akira up. His outfit is fine, his accessories are ready, everything's perfect. Preparing Akira's outfits before he came in was one of my duties. Nonetheless, he was really late today. Oh, what if he's still worrying about his career dilemma? He could be sitting on the floor in the fetal position, completely depressed. I didn't know what to do. Should I call him? I hoped he wasn't too depressed to come into work. Just then, you're so loud, I heard you from outside. Akira! Just who'd you think would be depressed in the floor in the fetal position? You weren't talking about me, were you? He smirked and looked into my eyes. Oh, I finished preparing your outfit. I guess I hit the bullseye. Don't try to throw me off. Someone as handsome as I am wouldn't look good in the fetal position. Doesn't matter how you'd look. Now hold on. Well, forget it. Just get to work. Kira stood in front of me and smiled teasingly. What do you want me to do? I've already finished preparing your outfit and accessories. I know. I want you to help me change. What? It's your punishment for imagining me in weird positions. Brother, we don't have any time to waste, so hurry up. It's because you were so late. Just do it. Do it yourself. Oh, are you blushing? Enough. Just get changed already. I went to the talent agency today. That's why you were late? Yeah, well, I'm not going to be an actor. I told them I'm going to concentrate on modeling. Akira's eyes were clear and overflowed with his usual confidence. I see. I knew you would. Something was thundering towards us. What's that sound? It's coming from the hallway, and it sounds like it's coming closer. The door swung open. Aki, I found you. Yuka? It had been Yuka's footsteps. I told you not to come to my workplace. Why? She's here, isn't she? I work here. Shut up, I wasn't talking to you. She was as frightening as ever. If that wench can come here, then so can I, right? I mean, I'm your one true love after all. Putting that aside, what do you want? That's right. Let's go on to the hot springs when you have time off. Hot springs? In other words, she wanted to do all sorts of things with Akira. My heart started to hurt someone was grabbing it tightly. We'd promised to go together. I've already made reservations. Let's go during your next break. Yuka clung onto Akira's arm and blinked her eyes as she looked up at him. Oh, sure. It's really sudden, so I thought we could go somewhere close. That's why I chose Atami. I'm really thoughtful, don't you think? Yeah. Akira didn't look very enthusiastic. I might have to... I can't talk. I've been reading too long. I might have been seeing it that way because of my own bias. I'm looking forward to it. Oh no, look at the time. I have to go. Bye! Yeah. They were going to go to a hot spring in Atami. It made me feel depressed. I didn't want them to go. Today's weather is so nice. I was so excited I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. Aki, how did you sleep? Are we stalking them right now? How do we know what's going on between them? Hey, Aki! What? Jeez, why are you so absent-minded? We're going on a trip together, you know. I'm really tired from work. You liar. What? You're tired because you went on a date with that wench Revoltingson. Huh? No, I didn't. He did not. I hid myself so the two of them couldn't see me. We're stalking again. Yes, I couldn't stand staying behind, so I decided to stalk the two of them. Fucking insane. Liar, I know you're lying. You didn't even pick up on your phone yesterday. And I had to work really late last night. We ran into trouble during the photo shoot, and it had been a big hassle. I didn't get much sleep either, thanks to that. Ha! And you're still deciding to waste your time following these two around. Girl, get a life. I see! I knew you were that harlot! With that harlot, I really can't read right now. That's because she's part of my wardrobe staff. I can't believe you did that behind my back. You're horrible! I was shocked. She'd gotten it completely wrong. What's with your attitude? Akira sounded tired as he sighed. Anyone would sigh if they were in the situation he's in right now. Ring, ring, ring. Just then, Yuka's cell phone started ringing. Who could it be? The moment she looked at the screen, her face completely changed. Aki, I'm sorry, but I need to take this. Go ahead. She picked up the phone. Hello? I told you I have plans today. What? No, that's not it, really. Yuka had been breathing heavily and been talking in a soft tone. Who's she talking to? What? You can't do that. Okay, I'm coming over there now. Where was she going? I hadn't the slightest clue. Yuka hung up the phone. Aki, I'm sorry. I have to go back to Tokyo right now. I can't believe what I just heard. What happened? My mom suddenly got sick. I was starting to get suspicious of Yuka. She's cheating on him too. So it's okay that he's a cheating piece of shit because she's also a bitch and a cheating piece of shit. It all comes out in the wash. Her eyes were shifting and it hadn't sounded like she was talking to her mom. Anyway, I'm sorry, Aki. I'll make it up to you next time. Yuka started running back the way she came. She went over to the nearest train station. I guess that means their date in the hot springs is over. Thank goodness. I put my hand on my chest in relief. I decided to go back to Tokyo too while I had the chance, but I would take the next train after Yuka's. Hey, cut it out and show yourself. I was perplexed. Was he talking to me? No, he couldn't have been. There was no way he could see through my perfect stalker skills. This game's fucking insane. Stop hiding yourself. Akira dragged me out of the shadows and I was standing in front of him. I don't feel as bad for the MC in this one either, because the other main character in the one we played before was just trying to do her job while she was constantly being harassed. This girl's fucking unhinged, just like all the other characters in this game. You're 100 years too early to stalk me. I wasn't stalking you. What a coincidence. What are you talking about? You're shaking too much. I know you can't lie very well. I wasn't stalking you. I just happened to see you two here and kept watching. You happened to see us. We're in a Tommy, you know. I was burnt out. He knew I was stalking him. Well, let's go. He's fine with it, though. He's fine that we were following him. Kira took my hand and went away from the train station. Wait, the station's over there. Are you bad with directions? We're not going to the station. We aren't going back home? I already have a reservation for 2, so let's stay the night. Akira smirked at me teasingly. Whoa, stay the night? You're way too tense. Come on, we're leaving. Hold a second, Akira. Stop dragging your feet. Ew. He forced me into a taxi. We'd arrived at the hot spring resort Yuka had made reservations in. I was somehow able to enjoy the hot springs. I waited in the corner of the room for Akira to come back from his bath. I can't believe we're spending the night together. A woman and a man under one roof equaled. Ew. The door flung open. How are you making so much noise by yourself? Because we talk to ourselves out loud. We do not just sit here and think our thoughts. We have to voice them. Akira? Already finished bathing, huh? Don't women usually take longer baths? That doesn't really matter, does it? I was starting to get anxious. Akira was sitting right next to me. He chuckled as he moved his knees closer. Why are you so tense? I'm not. I got a whiff of his shampoo this time instead of his usual cologne. I didn't know what to do. My heart was racing. About Yuka. My heart froze over the second I heard Yuka's name. She's been doubting me a lot lately. You have been cheating on her, my guy. Like, I know that she seemingly is cheating on you too. But are you surprised she's doubting you? Huh? She's always accusing me of being with another woman or being with you because you are. She even calls me way past midnight. She keeps calling until I pick up too. A lot of the time my phone just runs out of batteries. That's really something. I told her over and over again not to come to my workplace, but she won't listen. She's so selfish. I just get tired of being with her. Yeah, she's a bad person. So are you. Break up. Kira looked really tired as he sighed. Akira, I'm thinking about breaking up with her. Yeah, you should do that, preferably before you spend the night in the bathhouse with me. What did he say? I was thinking about breaking up with her? By her, did he mean Yuka? No, he's planning on breaking up with the girls he's not dating. Motherfucker. My eyes opened in shock and Akira's gaze caught my eyes. I'll break up with her and make you my real girlfriend. Akira? Akira had gotten on top of me. I couldn't believe it. Before I knew it, he'd pushed me on top of a futon. Akira! You won't be my beard anymore. I want you to be my real girlfriend. My heart started pounding faster than it had ever before. I couldn't breathe very well. I can't believe it. Are you just teasing me? Stupid, I'm being serious. Give me your hand. Akira took my hand and put it in the left side of my chest. I could feel his heart pounding. Akira's heart was beating as fast as mine was. Your heart is racing. Don't say it. Was he serious? Was he really going to make me his girlfriend? You're in love with me, aren't you? Tell me you love me. I couldn't say it and bit my lips. I felt his soft, hot lips and tongue caress my neck. I don't care how you feel about me. I'm still going to make you mine. Well, I don't like that at all. I think you should care about her feelings. You're my woman. His words might have been empty. Gross, I'm telling my mom. I implore you not to tell your mother about this, to be honest. I beg of you not to tell your mother about this. But tears flowed from my eyes and rolled down my cheeks. Are you crying? Do you really hate being touched by me? No, that's not it. Even his words were empty. I was so happy to hear him confess his feelings that I couldn't stop crying. Are you crying out of joy? I was embarrassed and didn't want to admit it, but I didn't want him to misunderstand and nodded in agreement. Dummy, don't get so flustered. He started to undress me, and rustling of our clothes echoed in the room. Can you break up with your girlfriend first, bro? Can you break up with your girlfriend before we fuck? No, wait. I tried to hide my exposed skin with my hands, but he thwarted my efforts with ease. Who said you could cover yourself? Show me your body, princess. I started to blush out of embarrassment as Akira savored my body with his eyes. I like your usual stubborn face, but seeing you embarrassed like this is really refreshing too. He teasingly smirked as he stole a taste of my lips. The kiss gradually got more intense and my breathing got violent. I'll kiss you here too. Akira! His kisses rained down upon my body. I could only think about his lips. His kisses were so soft. It was like he was toying with me. I moaned and made all sorts of sounds I've never made before. Akira! Say it louder. If you say it loud enough, I'll make you feel even better. Dude, reading scenes like this out loud is so difficult. You have no idea. It is so difficult to read this shit. Oh, thank God we faded to black, but not before she possibly just is coming? Maybe? I couldn't think rationally anymore. All I could do was think about Akira, the heat from his hands and the warmth of his breath, thick lips. Akira was the only thing I could see. Yeah, that was definitely a cum yell. We kept yearning for each other as our passions ran wild. I lost 2 viewers during that scene. Hell yeah. I don't blame y'all. Oh. Chapter 12 coming out. Oh my god, wait, we actually were in the closet. We are gay. Today was my high school graduation. I guess I should bid his classroom farewell. After the graduation ceremony and final home read had ended, I stood there alone in the classroom reminiscing. A lot has happened in these past 3 years. I heard the classroom door open. Someone else might have been feeling nostalgic as well. I turned around and Akira was standing at the door. Akira! Akira's face was oddly flushed. I thought it was probably just due to the setting sun. I didn't want to get teased by him, so I decided to leave. Take care, see you! I ran towards the door, but wait. Huh? Akira had a serious expression on his face. My heart started pounding at the unusual atmosphere. What did he want? Salute, yes? Akira? Never mind, it's nothing. What? Hold on. Akira had left. I could hear him rushing down the hallway. There he goes. What did he want to say to me? And why did he want to talk to me in the first place? I started to wake up. I had another dream about my high school days. I wondered what Akira had wanted to say to me that day. Are you two up? Are you up? Not you two. There's only 2 people here. I can't read. What? Akira was lying next to me. Why are you shouting? Huh? Oh, that's right. Yesterday, Akira and I had panic started to come over me. I was so embarrassed I couldn't look at him. Salute. Reflexively, I turned away from him, but Akira put his hand around my hip. Why are you touching? What, are you embarrassed? We did all those dirty things yesterday. What? Lies. It's the truth. I couldn't have. I was so embarrassed. I wanted to crawl into a hole and die. Is it really that embarrassing? It was really satisfying. Disheveling your innocence with my... I can't even. I can't. Don't say another word. Seeing you act like that makes me want to say even dirtier things. Look at me already, princess. No, you're so stubborn. Leave me alone. He held me more tightly. I'm going to break up with Yuka after this, so don't worry. I'll do it right after we get back to Tokyo. So trust me and wait a little while. Akira! It'll be okay. I'm sure everything will work out. Yeah. Couldn't hide now how anxious I felt after hearing him say those things. Would it really work out that easily? Can I come with you? No, don't. Why? I looked over at him and Akira placed his hand on my head. His hand was so gentle that I couldn't help but smile. I don't want you to get hurt if Yuka goes into a frenzy after I tell her. I'll beat her at her own game. That doesn't scare me. I'll beat her at her own game. Just try ramming her with that slim body of yours. You'll break every bone in your body. Oh, he was right. I was really dainty now. If you'll wait for me like a good girl, I'll reward you for it later. Reward me? I'll make you feel really good like this. Akira's hand moves seductively across my body. I'm not gonna read all that. I'm really not. I can't. Oh, wait. Hold on, it's too early. Time of day doesn't matter. We can bone whenever. Would his breakup with Yuka really go smoothly as a sweet sensation started to take over? I couldn't get rid of the anxiety in the back of my mind. Right after we returned to Tokyo, Akira and I had made plans to meet with Yuka. Akira sat in the corner of the cafe with a solemn look on his face. I don't understand why MC insisted on going to the breakup with him. It really doesn't seem like her place, and it's just rubbing salt in the wound. Doesn't look like she's arrived yet. Even though he told me to wait for him, I ended up coming. My curiosity got the best of me. I had to make sure they wouldn't see me. I snuck inside and decided to sit at one of Akira's blind spots. My seat was concealed and I could easily see Akira. Everything was perfect. Just then someone entered the cafe. Welcome. The ground was shaking. The thundering and cheerful footsteps were all too familiar for me. I hate the way they describe how she shakes the earth when she walks. Like... it's fucking insane! Actually insane that they are body shaming this girl. Actually crazy. Aki, sorry to keep you waiting. She's a bitch, but she's adorable. Yuka had arrived. Hey. What? You look a little glum. Oh, are you mad because I left in the middle of our trip? No, not really. Are you pouting? You're so cute, Aki. It looks like she's using a wrestling move on him. Stop it! Akira's tone was frigid as he shoved Yuka's hand off of him. What, are you blushing? Just sit down already. I need to talk to you about something. Oh, you're so cold. Yuka pouted her lips as she took a seat. What do you want to talk about? Are you going to propose? No, I want to break up with you. Let's sever our ties here, Yuka. Huh? I could feel the tension rising even from far away. I instinctively gulped. I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore. It's over. No way! Yuka trembled with anger and said what was on her mind. If we break up, I'll never have the chance to date another celebrity. I won't be able to show off to all my friends. I couldn't believe my ears. She blatantly viewed him as her accessory. So you're only interested in my looks after all? Well, that's the only reason you're interested in her, bro. Akira mumbled in a low voice. Huh? What was that? As Yuka trembled in her rage, she couldn't hear what Akira had said. Oh, Akira. We're not breaking up. I'll never accept it. Yuka's thundering voice echoed throughout the cafe. Like I just said, I don't want to date you anymore. I'll reveal your secret. What? If you break up with me, I'll tell my story to every source of mass media I can find. Yuka, everyone will be shocked to learn that you like girls like me. Your career as a model will be over. Are you sure you want to break up with me? Akira glared at her resentfully and gritted his teeth. I'll let you off the hook this time, but if you mention breaking up with me again, I won't be so forgiving. She snorted and left the cafe. She's going to expose him. I got up from my seat and chased after Yuka. I'm sure there are things that Yuka doesn't want other people to know about her. I'm gonna stalk her and blackmail her. This is an awesome game. If she's going to threaten Akira, I'll use that information as a bargaining chip. And so I began stalking Yuka. I have to do my best today. Yuka went into a building. I was astonished. Why would she go into a place like this? Yuka gone into a cabaret club. No way, but what business could she have here? Eek, you're here, Mr. Tanaka. We've been waiting for you. All the hostesses were on the plump side with titanic bosoms. I like that. Titanic bosoms, hell yeah. Huh? What? I looked at the billboard in front of the store and Chubby Chasers Welcome Chunky Club. What a name. What a name. Yes, this is a relaxing place for well-rounded ladies. Our cabaret club centers itself around chubby and big-breasted women. What? I never knew these places existed. Girl, you could have been rolling in the dough here before you got your plastic surgery. Please come in and have a seat. It's rare to see female patrons. Is this what you're into? Huh? Yes. I thought it would be better to say yes. For now, I decided to take a seat and search for Yuka. I heard thundering footsteps. It was all too familiar to me now. Welcome, boss. I've been waiting for you. Wait, Yuka? Yuka sat down to a fit middle-aged man and pressed her body up against him. Miss, are you interested in our best hostess, Yuka? She's the best hostess? I mean, she works here? Yes, of course. Thought she was just a regular old office lady. Did Akira know about her odd profession? Why would he care? I know. I'll try texting him. I wrote the following. What does Yuka do for a living? Beep, beep, beep. Oh, he replied. She works in an office. Where are you right now? He doesn't know. Yuka, are you sure you weren't with another guy a few days ago? Geez, I told you that I wasn't. I went on a trip to Atami with my little sister. Huh? Her little sister? Really? I was worried. You're so cute. Stop it. You're the only guy for me. That's why I left my sister to come and see you. That's true. Sorry for doubting you. If I order some Dom Perignon, will you forgive me? One Dom Perignon isn't enough. I want a present. Yuka was acting like a spoiled child as she shoved her breasts into the man's arm. I guess I don't have a choice. What do you want? The lewd face of the man was making creeped me out. I think it'll be hard getting Yuka. She does have a lot of sugar daddies. No, she has a lot of fans here. You know, you sit with her, I don't think it'll last 5 minutes. Sugar daddies? I was frozen in shock. Today I realized how many different people there were in the world. But if Akira didn't know about her job, I could use it as a bargaining chip. I saw Yuka make her way to the bathroom and followed her there. Yuka! Revolting, son! Why are you in a place like this? Please stop threatening to ruin Akira's career if he breaks up with you. Excuse me, that has nothing to do with you. You're public about it. I'll tell Akira that you were working in a place like this. Huh? What are you talking about? My job and my private life are separate. Go ahead and tell him. What? I'll never let Aki go. I can't let an amazing catch like him get away from me. On the other hand, you're the one who needs to stop following him around. You're causing me a lot of trouble. If you want to go public, then be my guest. Huh? Aki, what are you doing here? Take a look at my blog. Your blog? Well, I looked up Akira's blog from my cell phone. Today I have something to report to all my fans. I've broken up with my girlfriend. I like girls who are a little more on the plump side. My former girlfriend was like that too. I'm sorry for such an abrupt announcement, but I hope you'll continue to support me. Hell yeah. No way. He came out about his love for chubby women. You're lying. I mean, we haven't officially broken up yet. Now you have nothing to threaten me with. We're through, Yuka. How is Yuka going to take this? How many fucking chapters are there? I gotta check now, because there were only 12 in the last game. I just closed the game entirely. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to just, like, go to the main menu. Whoops. I just wanted to see how many chapters there are, because there were only 12 in the last game we played from Dagenzaka, so I'm really surprised by how many chapters there are right now. Okay, we're on the last chapter. All right. I'm like, I swear to God, if there's like a ton, maybe there were 13 last time then. It felt like only 12, but how long are you going to make me wait? Chapter 13. Yuka, we're done. We'll never see each other again. No, I won't break up with you. Erase that blog entry now. What if my friends see it? I'll become a laughingstock. I couldn't believe it. This is what she was worried about? Kira let out a deep breath as he looked at Yuka. I'm sorry, Yuka. I don't think I could ever love you. Yeah, you're a fucking bitch. What are you saying? I like your exterior, but that's about it. Aki, and when I'd asked you about your job, you told me you worked in an office, hadn't you? Haven't I told you how much I hate people who lie to me? I hated liars. Those words grated against my chest. I was lying to him too. My last name and my appearance were lies. Was it okay for me to be with him? Girl, your appearance isn't a lie. That's your real appearance. Yeah, you use plastic surgery, but like, oh well. Like, that's who you are. You're not lying by existing. Now, the name thing, you did lie about that. Aki. That's all I have to say to you. We'll never meet again. Oh. Akira put his hand on my shoulder and pulled me toward him. Let's go, Sloot. Yeah. Yuka looked depressed and drooped her shoulders. I kept thinking about how sad she was when we walked towards the exit. It does not matter if she's sad. She's fucking nuts. However, I'm so pissed off. Why did you choose that winch? You hold it right there. I turned around and Yuka was snorting wildly as she glared at me. It's okay. Let's just go. Did you not hear me? Stop. If I'm a liar, then so is that winch revolting sin. I don't have time for any more of your lies. Let's go, Sloot. I'm not lying. I hired a private detective to investigate her. Yuka pulled out sheets of paper from her purse. What? Akira took one of the papers. Questionnaire for Sloot Thought. You know Sloot Thought? Akira's eyes were wide open as Yuka came closer. Of course she does. The person sitting in front of you is Sloot Thought. I was at a loss for words as soon as my identity was found out. You're lying, right? I couldn't believe it. I never expected Yuka to out me like this. She looks completely different. Her real name's Sloot Thought. She's beautiful now because she's gotten plastic surgery. Plastic surgery? Sloot's really Sloot Thought? Dun dun dun! Because who else would name their child Sloot? Sloot, is that true? I didn't know what to do. What was I going to say to him? It's true. The only thing I could do is tell him the truth. Can't be. See, that wench is a liar, isn't she? My lie is nothing compared to hers. You could be quiet. God, Yuka. Yuka was glaring at me fiercely. I was too scared to look at Akira. What kind of face was he making as he looked at me? Are you really Sloot Thought? I timidly looked at Akira and he was dumbfounded. I couldn't bear it any longer. I'm sorry. Hey, Sloot. I panicked and ran for the exit. The streets were crowded with people, and I ran past them as fast as I could. I didn't want Akira to find me. I prayed that he wouldn't come after me. However, would he even chase me to begin with? Oh, he wouldn't. There was no way he'd chase after me when I've been lying to him this whole time. He knows everything now. It's all over. Days had passed. I'd taken a break from work, and I didn't even go back home. I spent my nights in a business hotel. My cell phone was filled with calls from Akira. He'd sent me numerous texts. I'm in front of your house right now. Where are you? If you're home, come out. You know it's me, right? Pick up your phone. Why haven't you been coming to work? Bro, just talk to him, you dumb bitch. He really did go to my place. Good thing I've been staying in a hotel. But what was I doing? I knew I couldn't keep running and pretending I didn't know who I really was. I couldn't keep this up forever. But what should I do? Beep, beep, beep. I got in a text and the sound scared me. It was from Akira. Stop running away and talk to me. I'll be waiting in our classroom. Bro, why would we go meet in a high school? That's weird. That's weird. Why don't we just meet somewhere fucking normal? Our classroom? Is he talking about our old high school? Beep, beep, beep. I got another text. I'm not leaving until you come. Brother, I think that's going to be more trouble for you than it is for me if you won't leave a classroom. My heart was racing. I was pounding against my chest like a hammer. What would we talk about if I saw him? I want to see him. I didn't know what I would say, but I had the strong urge to see Akira. I'm coming, Akira. I stepped into our old high school and felt a tinge of pain in my chest. Was Akira really here? I opened the door to my old classroom. Akira was casually sitting on a desk as he looked out at the sky. Even in high school, he'd always stared outside. Akira. It was as if we'd gone back to our high school days. My eyes felt hot. You're late. How long were you planning on making me wait, you dummy? I don't like any of these answers. All of them are putting the onus on her. And is she the one in the wrong here? Yes, but I need her to act like she's not. Thanks for waiting. I only did because I knew you wanted me to wait for you. Huh? You missed me, didn't you? Well, spit it out already. I missed you too. Huh? When did you just say? Nothing, you dolt. We're both so tsundere, it's crazy. I'm sorry for lying to you this whole time. Then you really are sleuth-thought, aren't you? Yeah. You really are stupid. Akira sounded annoyed as he let out a deep breath. Why'd you even get plastic surgery in the first place? I'm asking you a question. My heart was thumping loudly. I did it because I wanted to be pretty. My voice was shaking. What? That's it? I wanted to feel confident knowing my boyfriend would love me. You're such a fool. Bro, you're a dick. He sighed again and brushed his bangs. He was really annoyed with me. Actually, he probably hated me. I was going to get dumped. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm glad I got to apologize to you today. Well then, goodbye! I turned around and... Wait, are you trying to run away again? I stopped after hearing Akira's voice. I've heard your part of the story, but I'm not finished talking to you. Are you going to just leave me hanging? No, I didn't mean to do that. I thought he was going to yell at me, so I readied myself for the worst. Don't look down. Look at me. I timidly looked up and saw Akira's earnest eyes. He got off the desk and came closer to me. He reached his hand out to me and my body was frozen stiff. Was he going to hit me, girl? You got bigger problems if he's about to hit you. Why are you so stiff? However, Akira's hand gently touched my face. Huh? You really are a fool. I like you just the way you are. What? I'm trying to tell you that I like you for who you really are. Does that mean you liked how I had looked before my surgery? That's not what I meant. How dumb are you? Kind of valid here to say that. He's been mean a lot of unvalid times, but kind of valid to call her dumb in this instance. Huh? What? I'm sorry? Listen up. I like you because you're so diligent, always supporting everyone around you. What? Why are you so surprised? You're the only person who didn't judge me based on my looks. What? You're lying. Not only did he like how I used to look, he liked my personality as well. I'm not. I was astonished as Akira started hugging me. My heart started to clench up because it had been so long since I smelled his cologne. I like you just the way you are. Akira, my heart, which had been frozen over from all my insecurities, started to melt. I couldn't hold back my tears any longer. Do you remember what happened after our graduation ceremony? I nodded and Akira continued. I planned on confessing my feelings to you at that time. I'd wanted to tell you all the feelings I just said. His arms held me more tightly. I couldn't hear his heartbeat. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It was beating just as fast as mine was. Oh. Why are you crying? I'm just so happy. Oh, you're happy? That makes sense. Weren't you in love with me even back in high school? God, no. You were, right? I looked up at Akira. His face was full of confidence as always. You're so arrogant. Yeah, and you love me for it, don't you? Why are you laughing? He was right. It wasn't something recent. In reality, I'd always loved him, girl. No. That is not true. I love you too. You're stubborn, selfish, and arrogant. Bet you work harder than anybody else, and that's why I love you. I put my arms around Akira and hugged him tightly. You should have said that sooner. You're so unbelievable. He sounded a little flustered. I peered up at Akira's face and could see how rosy his cheeks were. Are you blushing? Shut up. Don't look at me. You don't have to get so mad at me. It's because you're acting so weird. Hee hee. Why are you laughing? I was just thinking about how we don't sound like an average couple. Yeah, that's true, because they're both tsunderes. Maybe I'm being immature because we're back in our old classroom. Don't laugh at me. Kira kept complaining in his embarrassment. I kept giggling. Don't worry, bro. You're always immature. Then we should do something that lovers usually do together, huh? Kira smirked and lifted my chin up. Huh, hold on. When I think of lovers, I think of this. Gonna make out in a classroom as adults. Really cool. I think we should leave. I think we should go somewhere that's not here. What if someone sees us? Shut up, close your lips. He pressed his lips against mine. I couldn't fight back any longer. His kiss became more intense, and my chest began to quiver. I want more. You're not gonna fuck me in the classroom, sir. That's crazy. That's crazy. Get out of here. This is your punishment for making me wait so long. I won't let you get away. Akira. He gave me a sweet kiss after sweet kiss. I felt so satisfied and was so happy I started to cry again. I loved him with all my heart, and we've only known each other other than the time in high school that we constantly bullied each other and fought. We've only known each other for like a handful of weeks, but I love him with all my heart. I was so happy we've been reunited, and we finally told each other how much we loved one another. Wow, how sweet. What a love story. It had been months since I'd started dating Akira. Today was our anniversary. We'd promised to go on a date together. I've been so busy lately, but I'm glad we're finally going on a date. I'm so excited. I nervously waited for Akira. The cafe door opened. Someone was coming in. Welcome. Sorry I'm late. Did your photo shoot get prolonged? Whoa, he's a liar. He's a traitor. I can't believe he has a girlfriend. What's with that girl? She thinks that she can fool Akira because she's a little pretty. Really is Ninomiya Akira. Is that his girlfriend? Oh no. Oh, they followed me again. 1, 2, 3. I can't even keep track of all of them. I guess we don't have a choice. I just got here, but let's blow this joint. Yeah, we left the cafe. Goodbye. Come on. Yeah. Akira took my hand and we took the back streets. Where are you, Akira? Where did he go? I won't let him get away. I want his autograph. Huh? Where is he? Don't let go of my hand until we lose them. Okay. We shook every single fan and stalker and took a different route. We've gotten better at losing them, haven't you? Well, you're really good at it, so it's only natural that it'd rub off on me. I'm not that good at it. I've always wanted to ask you this, but where exactly did you learn to do that? I started to tense up. It's a secret. You didn't learn it from another guy, did you? I was petrified. Hadn't done anything wrong, but a man had taught me, but I held my tongue. You're really bad at lying. Who was it? Spit it out. That's not important. Let's go to a restaurant. We won't make our reservation at this rate. Come on, as if you could fool me. Was he jealous? It made me a little happy. Wow, it looks so delicious. Thanks for taking me to this steakhouse. You're way too happy. This food is so delicious. I can't help it. The interior looks like a castle, too. That what looks like a castle? I feel like a princess. I was entranced by the restaurant. Princess. I was entranced by the restaurant. Akira gently smiled at me. I thought this place would make you happy. That's why I wanted to take you here. What? Really? My face started to get a little red. Was I blushing? Girl, he's your boyfriend. He's supposed to take you places that make you happy. Don't be surprised and shocked. If he isn't doing that on the regular, dump his ass. Don't look at me like that. Here you are. This is your fruit parfait, cake platter, and pancake a la mode. And, we didn't order. We don't need an explanation, so please just place it here. As you wish. What? He's trying to fatten me up. A mountain of desserts were piled on top of the table. It was like we were having a party. I gulped. I could feel my heart burning just by looking at them. Doesn't it look delicious? Yeah, it does, but there was just so much. In that case, don't hold back and eat as much as you can. Go big or go home. Crazy. Crazy. What? Can't eat all this. I'll get fat. Oh, what's wrong? I'll never be fat ever again. Excuse me? What are you even saying? I could tell from how flushed Akira was. He wanted to plump me up. If you love me, you'll gain some weight. That's insane, bro. If you're asking for two very different things from me, stop complaining. Here, open up. I'll feed you. He showed me his heartwarming smile. I opened my mouth out thinking, but quickly stopped myself. Akira scooped up a large amount of whipped cream. If I ate it, I knew I would get fat. Girl, you're not gonna get fat by eating a spoonful of whipped cream. I can't. You should eat it, Akira. If I eat it, I'll get fat. You eat it. Show me how much you love me and gain some weight. Exhausting. This game is exhausting. I don't want to express my love for you like that. Wait, don't bring it close to my mouth. Isn't it good? Akira smirked and kept trying to feed me more sweets. Stop force feeding me. Just eat it. Woe was me. The desserts were sweet, but the mood was hostile. I wanted today to be nice. It was our anniversary after all. After dinner, we'd gone to stay at a first-class hotel. It's so pretty. I can't believe I get to stay here. It's so surreal. Looks like they're still doing room service too. Don't order more food, motherfucker. Kira sat on the bed and stared at the room service menu. I felt sick. I thought I read something that said cake platter. Wait, I can't eat anymore, so stop it, okay? I tried to take the menu away from him. Thud. You should have been paying attention to me instead of the menu. Princess. I'm not. I've already read way too much of this shit. I can't read this shit out loud. You need to get some more meat on your body. I'd like it if you were a little more plump here too. Is he touching my tits? No, stop. Bro. I'm not reading this shit out loud. I'm not. I've already read too much of this shit out loud. I've fallen in love with a dangerous person. Are you still wasting your time worrying? Just concentrate your thoughts on me. Akira! Felt like I was going crazy, but I wanted more. I loved Akira so much that I even surprised myself. I loved him. I adored him. There was nothing else I could do. Awesome. We're not doing the date scenario. We're not reading anything else. That is enough. I've been reading this shit for 3 hours. We're gonna call that good. We are going to call that one good. All right. Well, I do think that this, what a great ASMR session we've had today. I do think this one was actually better than the other one. Like, unironically, I think it was better. Was it a good visual novel? I wouldn't say that. Was it entertaining? I would say that, yes. I would say that. So maybe in those terms, it is a good visual novel. It was not as bad as the fucking Office one, though. Oh, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for putting up with me today. I appreciate it so much. And I will be live again tomorrow, probably with heavy rain, most likely. So a normal ass game without weird ass shit going on. So you can catch me then tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. Thank y'all so much. And I will catch you all then. Have a good night. Bye-bye.